On the court, you're never alone. When you're part of a team, you always have strength in numbers.
It's High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network. Brought to you by Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia, Edmonton State Bank, Aqualand Pool and Spa, Toyota of Bowling Green, State Farm agent Will Coker, and NCTC powered by Warren RECC. The Bowling Green Purples battle the Glasgow Scotties on the Seven Mountain Sports Network. Now down to the court with Ryan Murphy and Big Hamp.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on the Seven Mountain Sports Network. It's Sean Big Hamp Hampton with Ryan the Professor Dearbone right beside me, and we are in Glasgow, man, and it looks like it might be a decent game that we got going on with the Bowling Green Purples and the Scotties of Glasgow.
I tell you what, I'm excited because you got the Lady Purples and you got the Lady Scotties, and both teams have winning records. So early in the season, both teams look like they could be formidable. So we're going to have to see. Bowling Green is coming off of a loss. The Scotties are undefeated to this point, but we're going to see if Bowling Green can come back. Because, you know, Bowling Green is a loaded team.
Oh, yeah.
So can they come back and put a L in the loss column for the Scotties?
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. The same thing. Can Bowling Green come back from that loss? This is the third game for the Scotties. This is the fourth game for the Bowling Green Purples, man. So they've had a game practice extra over the Scotties, and it's sure to be a great game. These ladies out here put their heart and soul into everything, but it's the beginning of the year.
And the beautiful thing about being the beginning of the year is sports, you have short memory. So hopefully for Bowling Green, they have a short memory about the loss. If I'm the Scotties, I have a long memory because what we did to stay undefeated, we need to do one more time. But if you look at the numbers, the Scotties have better numbers than everybody else, than Bowling Green. If you look at rebounds, three-pointers, free throws, all of those things, the Scotties have the edge. So that may prove fatal for Bowling Green tonight.
Well, that's our take on it right there. We're going to step aside. You're watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, I can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
We are back here in Glasgow, Kentucky with the Bowling Green Purples here to face off against the Scotties. And we are going to do some team comparison for what we got going on today.
And so if you look at the two teams, Glasgow, the Scotties come in with the 2-0 record. They are averaging almost 52 points per game, where Bowling Green is down a little bit. They're only averaging about 49 points. So obviously you give the edge to Glasgow on that. Glasgow also is ahead of them in rebounds, 32 to 31.5. Field goals, almost 40% from field goals as opposed to 37% for Bowling Green. And in three-pointers, it's not even close. Almost 33% over 12, almost 13% for Bowling Green. So if you're looking at the teams, the more complete team, at least on paper, are the Glasgow Lady Scotties. So the thing about that is we're not talking about paper. We're talking about an actual game. So they haven't faced each other. So we'll have to see if Bowling Green can elevate their numbers over the Glasgow Scotties.
Now we're going to take a look into players to watch. And our away player to watch is Anaya Smith. Anaya Smith, man, she's a baller. She puts up points. She shoots all the time. Last game, she got around 10, 11 points per game. She rebounds. She does a lot, man. She is absolutely a great player. The next player we got a home player to watch, and that is I don't want to mess her name up. Jakayla Green. Jakayla Green. She didn't play last season, but she is back this season, and she is tearing it up already. She is averaging like 14, 15. I know she got 14, 15 points last game. So she is doing what she is supposed to do coming back into this season.
And the important thing about it being the player of the game means that your offense is going to funnel through these players. So if you want to win, you're going to have to shut down Jakayla. You're going to have to shut down Anaya, because ultimately those are the ones you pick your poison. And let's say you do shut down one of your star players, who's going to be the next person up? Who's going to be the next lady to step up and make sure that, okay, if Anaya's not getting hers, it's my night to eat. If Jakayla isn't getting hers, it's my night to eat. We're going to have to see who that next player is going to be. But, again, until Jakayla or until Anaya don't show up and show out, they are the ones to watch for tonight's game.
Most def. It is time for the keys of the game today. Now, who do you see being the one? What do you see being the theme?
It's going to have to be rebounds. It's going to have to be who has better defense. The smothering defense is what's going to have to take place in order for this game to be. Whoever is going to win it defensively, and they're going to win it on the boards.
That I agree with you totally. The defense is going to slow everything down for those shooters. You got to make sure that no matter what play is called, you keep those shooters from shooting. And Bowling Green's defense has a way of taking good teams that shoot well and slowing them down to a point to where they don't get to shoot like that. And the Scotties defense, even though they are a young team, they still do and hold their own.
Yeah. And I think also the free throw line is going to say a lot, because if you look at the Glasgow Lady Scotties, they're at almost 53%, whereas Bowling Green Lady Purples are almost at 48%. So whoever can get to the free throw line more will have a better chance of winning the game. But that means defensively you have to play smart. You don't want the other team on the free throw line, because that's charity money. You don't want that. You want to make sure you play smart, sound defense without fouling and without giving the other team a chance to get that extra advantage.
Yes, you definitely don't want that, and that's where the rebounding comes in, because you have to be under those boards. And what I seen from the last game that the Purples played, everybody, like nobody had over 5 rebounds. Like everybody had anywhere between 2, 3, 4, 5 rebounds. We are going to step aside here, and we'll be back in a minute. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia, Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to High School Sports, High School Hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. We appreciate you joining us. And, man, not only is there games going on here in Scottsville, in Scottytown, Glasgow. I'm in the wrong place. I'm thinking the Scotties is what I'm thinking of.
You have to put that finger up the Scotties.
Yeah, and I know I get jumped on by calling the wrong people, man. We're going to discuss, man, our guy that's not here right now. So proud of him. Ryan Murphy, man, we're going to say congratulations to him, man. He just graduated today. He is one of your students, isn't he?
He's a student of mine. Now I get the distinct pleasure of calling him a colleague and an alum of Western Kentucky University. I know he's listening to us, so congratulations, Murph, from your 7 Mountain Sports family. Congratulations. You'll be back on the call in a little bit, but tonight's your night. Congratulations on being the latest in the long line of amazing Hilltopper sports commentators, announcers. I'm not going to do a plug for that, even though I could.
Man, I tell you what, Murph, man, he's been a great great commentary right here with me, man, and just leading me along the way and allowing me to do what I do. So I really appreciate you, Murph, and congratulations again, man. We're going to talk a little bit about some of these games that are going on. Well, yesterday, we'll talk about yesterday's boys' scores. Allen County, Scottsville, that's where I got Scotts Vegas that I was reading a little early.
Yep.
So they won 67-56 over Todd Central. Bluegrass Blazers, they're a homeschool team. I didn't even know they had homeschool basketball, but they won 68-66 over Russellville.
Doing something right.
Ohio County, 74 over Franklin Simpson, 48. Whew. The girls' scores from yesterday, we got Allen County, Scottsville, 68, and Ty County Central, 23.
And then tonight in girls action and doubleheader action, you have the Greenwood Gators taking on Logan County. You've got Russell County taking on South Warren, Warren East against White House, Tennessee, Cumberland County at Monroe County, Grayson County at Edmonson County, Hart County at LaRue County, and these are all doubleheaders, so we've got a lot of basketball going on tonight. And I tell you what, obviously we've got the boys tipping off after this game, so I mean, tonight let the ladies go first, let them have their way on the court, and then you bring the boys in. I'm telling you what, this is what we've been waiting for, high school basketball at the highest level.
At the highest level, man, and just watching these young ladies come out here full of spirit, full of life, just ready to get balling, like they used to. Now, again, we got two teams that are young.
Yeah.
We got two teams that are young and hungry, really, and they still got a lot of learning to do, like we said earlier. They got a lot of learning to do, figuring out who they are, but again, we have a lot of games to go, but sometimes you got to figure that out earlier rather than later.
I mean, but judging by the fact they both have winning records, they figured something out. And I mean, for me, if I'm looking at who might be the winner of this game, until the Lady Scotties are defeated, they're my choice. I feel like the Lady Scotties, plus they're on their own home court. I feel like they've got something within them. Again, if you look at the numbers, their numbers are better than the Lady Purples. Now that doesn't mean that doesn't mean anything when you actually play the game. But if you look at what they're averaging, the fact that they're rebounding, the fact that they're scoring, the fact that they're getting to the free throw line more than the Lady Purples are, I got to give my nod to the Lady Scotties to win tonight's game.
See, and I'm gonna have to go against you there. I'm gonna take it for the Purples tonight. And not because that's my alma mater or nothing like that.
I was going to say, it's a home cooking.
But just watching the last time they played, when I watched them play Bardstown, a really good team, and the way that they held on and kept that team from scoring more than 40 points. You know what I mean? They kept them down 33. It was like 33-44 was the score. So this young Purples team, a lot of grit. They're used to winning. So when they're losing or they're feeling like they're down, they always battle back.
Yep. Now, I will say this. The Lady Purples own the season series. They own it by a lot. They are 35-8, and this is the 44th meeting. The last two meetings scores, Glasgow losing 49-56 back in 2023, and last year Bowling Green blew them out 58-19. So if we're looking at records, yeah, you got to give it to Bowling Green. But if you're looking at tonight, right now, Scotties. Lady Scotties.
Lady Scotties. You got Lady Scotties. I got the Purples. We're going to find out. But we are going to step aside here in just a second for the national anthem. Thank you for listening to You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, The spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, I can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to the Seven Mountain Sports Network. And we are here with the Lady Purples. We are going to start, Lady Purples and the Scotties. We are going to start out with our, I done got tongue-tied. We're going to start out with our starting lineup. We have Juniper Stroh, number 20, sophomore guard. We have Amaya Brown, 8th grade, forward, number 21. Number 24, Maddie Davenport, junior guard. Number 32, Anaya Smith, senior center. And number 44, Zara Hall, junior center. Now for the Scotties. The Lady Scotties, we have Reese England, number 2. Number 5, Jakayla Green. Number 10, Kayla Kirkpatrick. Number 15, Jordy Goodman, junior guard. Number 23, Addison Norris, senior forward. And that is your starting lineup.
And we're about to tip it off, man. I mean, okay, the tip is going to be this is going to be the beginning right here. So we've got an obvious mismatch at the start. You've got number 32. That's Anaya Smith versus number 15, Jordy Goodman. There's a definite size advantage for Bowling Green, which can't be ignored, but that doesn't mean anything. This is the beginning of the game. Let's go. Let's do this.
The Purples get the tip off. You got number 20, Lightfoot passes. Has the ball, moving it over, giving it to 24th. Shot up by Maddie Davenport. Misses. Come off rebound by Lightfoot. Lightfoot gets it back. Shot is up off the boards. And there's a tussle jump ball. Ball is thrown in. Jakayla Green is taking it up court. She is being double teamed, giving it up to Goodman. Goodman gives it back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets it back to Green. Green gets it back to Goodman. Goodman has everything set up, getting everything set up and lined up.
And if you notice, Bowling Green, they're getting hands. They're putting their hands out there. They're getting ready. They see the inside. They're trying to go inside. The Lady Scotties are, and what Bowling Green's doing is trying to make sure they stay out there on the perimeter.
Ball rolls out of bounds. Purple's ball. Purples are in their black and with gold letters heading left to right. Right to left. Ball being passed over to the wing. Dumped in the middle. Ball up and in. That was a score by Juniper Stroh.
And Bowling Green had that set up perfectly. Get it inside and find a way to make a play.
Kirkpatrick goes into the hole and scores on a layup. Stroh has the ball, moving it in, trying to go to the hole, gets it back to Maddie. Maddie takes it up and a 3.
That's a nice shot from Davenport. It looks like that might be there for her all night.
The Purples are pressed up on the Scotties. They get it over the line and get it to the inside. Bounces off the rim. Purples get the ball. Stroh passes over to Brown. Brown gets it. She's being pressed by Green. Takes the shot and scores. The Purples are getting them on the half court.
And if you're looking at it, Bowling Green is already up 7-2. And if you notice, they have settled in their offense already. Bowling Green's already kind of settled in. They know what they want to do. The Scotties are trying to figure out how to get the ball in, what kind of shots they want to take. Obviously, it's early in the game, but right now that bodes well for Bowling Green if they can keep trying to figure out stopping the Scotties from making their moves.
Brown gets the ball over to Maddie. Maddie gets it back to Brown. Brown takes a shot from mid-court. It goes in, but they call traveling.
Oh, and that was an easy shot. She was wide open. All you had to do was not mess up if you're on the other side, and then she had 2 points for the taking.
The Scotties are throwing the ball in. Bowling Green is trying to keep them from getting it over. They do get it over the line. Zara Hall is, steal almost by Maddie. The Scotties are going in. Norris takes the shot, but is fouled.
And Norris was right under the basket. She had at least three Purples jumping on top of her, but still managed to at least get the shot off.
Foul on Davenport. Norris takes her first free throw and misses it.
See, like we said, Glasgow gets to the free throw line more than the Purples, but they've got to capitalize. If they're going to make it to the free throw line, they've got to hit these shots.
Rebound by 32. Smith, Anaya Smith. Anaya Smith, they get it down into the inside. The Purples are down in. Number 21, Brown takes a shot for three. It comes off the top of the backboard. Rebound by Goodman. Now the ball is knocked out of bounds as Goodman tried to pass it to England.
And see, right here, what you're seeing is because the Scotties are shorter, they're a smaller team than Bowling Green. Bowling Green is able to get those long arms, long legs in the way and make it harder for the Scotties to make any meaningful passes.
Shania Pratt has been subbed in. The Scotties get the ball at the top of the key. Kirkpatrick goes into the hole. Ooh, Euro step and misses a hit, gets a foul.
But I like the shimmy shake.
That was actually a travel. Actually a travel.
She got a nice shimmy shake to get to the basket. She just traveled what she got there.
The Purples moving down court right to left. Maddie Davenport with the ball. Passes it to Pratt. Pratt back to Maddie. Davenport gets it back to Pratt. Pratt takes it to the hole, gives it to Stroh. Stroh with the three, in and out. Rebound by Ware. Bowling Green takes a three by Maddie Davenport. It goes out, rebound, jump ball.
Notice how the Purples got 2 second chances with that. Still weren't able to get in, but they were crashing the boards and were able to get 2 rebounds off of that one.
Green inbounding the ball, but we have Riley Strode subbing in. Green gets the ball to Crane. Crane gets it out to Lightfoot. Lightfoot gets it back over to Green. Green to Lightfoot over on the wing. Being guarded by Purples. Purples are playing a man-to-man defense. Three-point shot up and out for Glasgow. Rebound by number 20, Juniper Stroh for Bowling Green.
And again, it's the long arms of Bowling Green that are causing fits for the Scotties at this point. The Scotties are going to have to settle down. They're going to have to find ways to run around Bowling Green and not allow those long arms to disrupt shots and passes.
That was the 4th turnover for the Scotties. As Bowling Green tries to get the ball going, Pratt is being guarded heavily by Crane, and we have a foul.
Now I'm saying Crane was pressing her. Crane was not going to allow her to get to the basket, so she made that play. She stopped that play before she got drove on.
Amaya Brown gets the ball in to Stroh. Stroh takes a three-point shot, comes in and out. Amaya Brown and Green were fighting for the rebound. But the ball goes out of bounds, and it is Bowling Green ball. Nariah Woods subbing in. Stroh inbounds the ball to Ware. Ware gets it over to Brown. Brown gets it back to Green. Being heavily pressed by Crane for the Scotties. Juniper Stroh gets it to Green. Green's deciding whether or not she wants to take that shot, but she gets it back to Juniper Stroh. She takes it on the inside, puts it up, and it hits the backboard, bounces off. There's a fight for the ball, and it's a jump ball.
And if you notice, Bowling Green's been playing around the three-point line a lot more. Initially, they were going in, trying to get under the basket. Now they've been kind of playing more around the perimeter, trying to figure out what they want to do, if they want to attack or if they want to shoot three-pointers. Basically trying to confuse the Scotties.
Brown gets the ball into Green. Green passes it over to Brown. Brown gets it back to Maddie Davenport. Brown passes it over to Green. Green goes over into the wing, gets it over to Maddie Davenport in the corner. In the far corner, it goes out. Hits the rim. Rebounded by the Scotties. Kirkpatrick gets it over to number 2, Reese England. Reese England gets it over to Lightfoot, and she shoots a three and misses. Rebounded by Crane. Crane tries to get it back to Reese England, but it is knocked out of bounds by Maddie Davenport.
And right now, neither team can find the magic. Bowling Green's been shooting a lot of three-pointers, hasn't been able to make it. The Glasgow Scotties haven't been able to make it, whether it's three-point line or under the basket.
Kirkpatrick, goes in, tries to gets the ball stripped by the Purples. Green tries to take it over, but the ball hits off of her leg, and I believe it is the Scotties' ball as it goes out of bounds.
Sluggish start for both teams. Well, more so Bowling Green was starting off fast. Scotties were pretty slow to start, and now Bowling Green's kind of taking that as well. They're not as fast as they were at the start of the game. It's still a 7-2 score with about 2:22 left in the first quarter.
Reese England takes it to the hole and takes a jump hook shot and hits it for the Scotties.
That's what they needed. They needed a shot. They needed a score.
Kylie Green being pressed hard by, almost stripped by Crane. Crane gets the strip, picked up by Reese England.
That was a nice steal. There's been a lot of fouling going on of late. If you notice, most of these plays have been in foul. Well, we got 3 fouls already. Well, 3 turnovers already for Bowling Green. 3 turnovers for Bowling Green.
Scotty's getting it inbound. Kylie Green gets it over to Reese England. Reese England gets it to the inside. Back over to the wing to Green. Green gets it back. England takes a 3-point shot, misses, and it is rebounded by the Scotties. But Scotties throw it away. Another turnover as Maddie Davenport drives to the hole, misses.
And that fast break was predicated on the fact of the long arms. Able to snatch that ball from out of nowhere and take it, drive, get to the free throw line.
Yeah, Kirkpatrick gave her another foul and put Maddie Davenport on the line. Takes her second free throw shot. She hits the first one. She hits the second one. And now the Scotties are throwing the ball in as Bowling Green is pressing that half court with another steal. Green gets the ball. She is deciding what to do with it. Gets it over to Brown. Brown gets back to the middle of the court and she lets the offense set up. She gets the ball over to Green. Green gets it over to Nariah Woods. Nariah Woods gets it to the inside. Gets it back to the outside to Brown. Brown shoots for the 3, and it comes off the backboard. The Scotties get the rebound. Passes it in to England. England tries to shoot it and misses. Rebounded by Maddie Davenport. Maddie Davenport is rushing it down the court. Gets it back out. Gets it to the inside, and it is in. Anaya Smith.
And that's what you do when you've got a center as tall as Anaya Smith, you get it into her and you let her do the work.
Definitely, she is the one. It is a Glasgow timeout, and we will step aside. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Back to High School Hoops. We're in the Glasgow, Kentucky. Bowling Green Purples playing the Scotties of Glasgow. The Scotties are taking it to the inside. Get it to the inside, and it's up. Rebound by Nariah Woods. Nariah Woods for the Bowling Green Purples, moving right to left, gets it over to Brown. Brown takes it to the hole, gets it back out to Green. Green is taking it to the hole, shoots it up and misses, gets her own rebound. Gets it back out to Maddie Davenport. Maddie Davenport is slowing it down. Thought she was going to take that three-point shot, but she's setting up the offense. Brown has the ball. Got it to Nariah Woods. Nariah Woods gets it over to shot by Brown, missed. Rebound by Davenport. Shot up and in by Maddie Davenport. Another two-pointer.
Now the Purples are up 13-9 going into the second quarter. Good quarter for Bowling Green.
Yeah, well, another timeout. We are going to step aside one more time. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to Glasgow. We are watching High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. The Bowling Green Lady Purples facing the Lady Scotties of Glasgow. Professor Ryan, what are you looking at right now? What do you see happening?
So, if we look at the rebounds, the Bowling Green Lady Purples have 10 rebounds to the Lady Scotties 6. However, the Lady Scotties have 7 turnovers to Bowling Green's 3. That's the difference in the game. That's why we're looking at a 13-4 score right now.
And that's exactly what's keeping the Purples where they are at the moment. The Lady Purples and Scotties are back on the court. The Scotties are moving left to right on the court, wearing their white with blue numbers, with the blue stripe down the side. Shot is up for 3. It comes off, and Stroh with the rebound. Juniper Stroh gets it to Amaya Smith. Amaya Smith goes up and misses it. Hall goes up with it, gets the ball blocked as the Scotties take it back down court, left to right, gets it over. Throws it out of bounds. Another turnover by the Scotties. Lightfoot was trying to get it over to Reese England.
That's 8, and you're building a house of turnovers, and you can't win a game if you've got that many turnovers, and you're only in the second quarter. So they've got to clean it up and clean it up now if they want a chance to win.
Lady Purples have the ball. Stroh gets it over to Hall at the top of the key. She gets it over to Brown in the wing. Brown gets it to Maddie. Maddie gets it back over to Hall. Hall has it, and the ball is stolen by Green. Green gets it over to Crane. Crane takes a shot and misses. Reese England goes up with the layup and makes it in for 2.
If Glasgow didn't get that when they had clear lane, then that would have been a huge missed opportunity.
Maddie takes a jump shot from mid-range jumper up and in. The Scotties are taking it down the court. Crane gets it over to England. England gets it to the inside to Kirkpatrick. And there is a foul on the floor. Scotties are throwing the ball back in. Lightfoot gets the ball back in from. Ball gets thrown over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets it back over to Reese England. Reese takes a three-point jumper, and it is off. Brown with the rebound for the Purples. The Purples moving back down court. Brown takes it to the inside, but almost gets stripped. Now we have a foul, and the Bowling Green Purples are throwing the ball in from. Stroh gets it over to Maddie. Maddie gets it to the inside. Shot is up and missed by Ware.
I think they might have missed a foul on that initial shot.
It looked like it. The Purple set to throw the ball back in again. Juniper Stroh throws the ball in. Brown has it at the top of the key. She gets over to the wing. The ball is knocked out of Stroh's hand.
Sorry, go right ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
The Sky is starting to get a little handsy, which they need if they're going to win this game. They start to break up the passes like Bowling Green's been doing.
Maddie Davenport gets over to Brown at the top of the wing. She gets it down to Zara Hall. Zara Hall gets it back out to Maddie Davenport. She was going to take that three, but decided to go in and get it back out to Brown at the top of the key. Brown takes it to the inside, and there is a foul.
And if you notice, Bowling Green's been doing good, but Bowling Green's players are starting to run on top of each other. They need to make sure they space out. They make sure that they're communicating so that way they don't mess up the play.
Subbing in is Nariah Woods for the Bowling Green Purples and Pratt. Shayna Pratt. We have a timeout by the Bowling Green Purples. And we are going to step aside for a moment. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner. And I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Morgantown Bank and Trust is your second quarter sponsor. Morgantown Bank and Trust, serving Bowling Green, Morgantown, and now Beaver Dam. Visit one of our locations today.
And if you saw it, number 2, Reese England just stole the ball on the inbounds from Bowling Green. However, she was stopped when she tried to drive it and score against Bowling Green. But, like I said, I like to see Scotties are now getting out there and getting a little more handsy.
Natalia Lightfoot gets the ball out to Green. Kylie Green. Kylie Green passes the ball to Reese England. Reese England gets it back to Green for the Scotties. Kirkpatrick gets it over to Goodman. Goodman passes it back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick is trying to take it to the hole, but got squeezed in. Reese England with the ball on the wing. She tries to get it down, but it is stolen as she tried to get it to the inside. And the ball is being taken down now by Shania Pratt. She gets it down to Brown. Oh, not Brown. Ware goes up and gets fouled.
And that all started because Maddie Davenport, who's been everywhere tonight, got her hands on that ball, poked that ball away from the Scotties, and was able to start the fast break, which caused that play, which will now go for potentially 3 points. Maddie Davenport has been all over, her fingerprints are all over this game right now.
Ware takes a shot and misses it. Up and out of the three-point shot. Nariah Woods with the rebound. Brown gets the ball, and she passes it to the inside. The ball is up, and it is in by Ware.
Now Bowling Green is starting to pick up the pace a little bit. I don't like that three-point shot that Glasgow took because it was so quick. It wasn't a nice setup shot. Bowling Green Purples are doing what they're supposed to do, and they're taking advantage of the mistakes.
There is another timeout by the Scottsville Scotties. And we're going to stay right here as we look at what's going on in this game? Turnovers.
If you're looking at, like I said, Maddie, this is her game, so she's got 9 points, well, 8 points right now. 8 points, well, 9 points. This is Maddie Davenport's game. We talked about the player of the game, and we said initially it was going to be Anaya Smith. Anaya really hasn't had to do it. Anaya's only got 2 points. Maddie's Davenport has been everywhere. If you look at Maddie teeing up for the 3-point shot, boom. That's just one of her contributions. She's stolen the ball. She's led the fast break. She's poked the ball away from other players. She's set up her teammates. Right now, if I am the Glasgow Scotties, I need to think about A, shutting her down. B, I need to figure out what are we doing. Right now, we're taking bad shots. We have to deal with the length of Bowling Green. Bowling Green is a longer team, but we're smaller, but we might just be faster. But we've got to figure out a way to get the ball to the basket or at least take better shots.
Yes, definitely need to take better shots and keep those turnovers at a very, very minimum as we go in here to the Morgantown Bank and Trust second quarter. The Purples and the Scotties are back on the court, getting ready to throw it in. Is Natia Lightfoot going left to right? The Scotties. The Purples are bringing in a lot of pressure right now. They are trying to keep them from bringing the ball across court, but they are there now, and the ball, stolen by the Purples. Green gets it over to Brown. Brown takes it in, and it is a block by number 20.
So Glasgow now has 10 turnovers, and it's a lot easier for the opposing team to win the game when the team that's giving the turnovers is basically giving you everything you want.
Just giving the game away. The Scotties moving down court, passing it back and forth. Green goes up and is fouled.
Now, again, we talked about at the beginning of the game how this is where Glasgow likes to shine. They like to be at the free throw line. They like to be able to attract the foul so they can get points. And really right now, this is only their, second trip to the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
Now they've already been able to get a basket. They're still down 12, but they need to do more of this. They need to get Bowling Green in foul trouble, get to the free throw line, and start chipping away at that lead.
Green hits her first free throw, but misses her second, and the Purples get the rebound and are standing at the top of the key is Green. She is getting things set up. Brown gets it down to the inside to Ware. Ware takes it up and scores.
And you're going to win that every time. You got to miss an obvious mismatch, and Bowling Green is exploiting it.
Kylie Green gets it over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets it over to the corner, and a three-point shot made by Natia Lightfoot.
That's what they've been looking for. Now there's a little bit of life with Scotties. Now can they capitalize on defense?
The Purples Brown has the ball for the Purples. She gets it over to Stroh. Stroh gets it back underneath to Ware, but the ball is knocked out of Ware's hands, but it's the Scotties' ball.
Nice three-point shot now to give the Scotties a little bit of life. Now can they capitalize on it?
Over and back call on Reese England. As the Scotties tried to get the ball down, but the Purples are playing a good press defense where they are keeping everything as far away from the center of the court as possible. So they are trying to keep the Scotties from getting on their half of the court. Cadence Burton for the Bowling Green Purples at the top of the key, having this offense set up, trying to get it together. Stolen by Jakylie Green. Jakylie goes up, score with the layup.
So now, if you look, the Scotties are on a bit of a run. Bowling Green's cooled off a little bit. Can they push this run to get this to a tight game by halftime?
Juniper Stroh. Burton gets it down to Pratt. Standing at half court, getting the offense set back up. Stroh has the ball. Giving it to Pratt. Pratt tosses it back to Stroh. Nariah Woods gets it. Goes to the inside, has it up, comes off the backboard, and it is a rebound by Natia Lightfoot for the Scotties. The Scotties bring it down. Green takes it to the inside. Oh, and a lot of purples there to stop it from the shot. You got Reese England. She takes a three, and it bounces in and out. Rebound by Nariah Woods. And now there's a fight for the ball. Jump ball.
And that's the advantage of being a Bowling Green purple, because they swarmed to the basket. They didn't allow anything to get past them. And because of that, they were able to stop the momentum of the Lady Scotties.
The purples, definitely, that's exactly what they do. They run around that board, and everybody tries to grab the rebounds. Subbing back in, Anaya Smith. Almost messed her name up. Bowling Green purples are coming down. Stroh gets it down to Smith. Smith tosses it over in the corner to, and stepped out of bounds. Nariah Woods' foot was on the line as she caught that high pass from Smith. The Scotties bringing it down court. Left to right. Green gets it over to England. England. Ball is tipped by Maddie Davenport and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, if I'm the Scotties, this is the time to ride the wave. You've got momentum. Do something with it.
The Scotties are taking the ball into the hoop, and what thought could have been a foul was not, as Maddie Davenport takes it to the inside hole and scores with another layup. Maddie Davenport.
And again, she's the one she's making a strong argument for player of the game tonight.
Ball almost out of bounds, another turnover almost for the Scotties, but number 2, Reese England, gets the ball back in, catches it on the wing from a pass, takes a three, misses it. Rebound by Anaya Smith as she gives it to Stroh. Juniper Stroh takes it down court, decides she's going to take it. Short jumper. All bounces around the rim, falls out. Rebound Scotties. So Kylie Green gets it over to England for the Scotties. She gives it back to Green, back to England. England gets it over to Stevens. Stevens does a layup and misses. But there is a foul on the purples.
And again, this is what you need if you are the Glasgow Lady Scotties. You need to get to the free throw line. That's 3 fouls on Maddie Davenport, which could be a game changer, because Davenport has been, up to this point, the player of the game for Bowling Green. Now you've got her in foul trouble. Who's going to step up in her? Because she's going to have to sit. Now she's going to have to sit a part of the third quarter. So who's going to be the one to step up for Bowling Green and put points on the board?
The big question. Kinley Stevens goes up and misses her second free throw, but makes her first. Brown passes the ball for Bowling Green, gets it over. Oh, the Scotties are pressing Bowling Green. They get it back into the inside. Stroh goes up for a layup, and it is in.
And here's the thing about it. You can't press height.
Facts. Kayla Kirkpatrick getting the ball down for the Scotties. The Scotties are being pressed, double teamed, and everything else right now, and it has caused another foul on the purples. That foul was on Stroh, and that's her second.
And see, this is what the Scotties need to do. Get your best players for Bowling Green in foul trouble and get them in foul trouble early. That makes it easier, because now you've got your best players on the bench. Gives you a chance to get some plays in, maybe get some of the height off the court, make Bowling Green play some of their smaller players. You might be able to whittle that lead down and start imposing your will on the purples.
That is exactly right there. You had Jakylie Green. She missed her first free throw, but makes her second. Score right now, 25-14. Bowling Green purples are up as they make their way down court, moving right to left. Cadence Burton at the top of the key there in the middle, at half court really, setting up the offense, just kind of dribbling away the time as we got 15 seconds before halftime. Ball is almost stolen, but there is a foul on the Scotties.
And Jakylie Green, she's like, even though we're at the end of the half, I'm going to at least try to get the ball, try to get it within single digits for the lead.
Cadence Burton gets the ball over to Stroh. Stroh gets it back to Burton. Stroh takes a three-point jumper, and it is in. A three-point jumper at the end of the first half by Juniper Stroh.
And that's how you finish the half off. Bowling Green puts them up 14 points.
We are going to take a look at the Toyota of Bowling Green hometown replay as you see it in the corner. 3 drains it like Drano. We are going to step aside here as we get ready for halftime right here on High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. Only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Kia of Bowling Green Game of the Week. Lady Scotties and the Lady Purples are getting down right now here in Glasgow. We are going to take a look at the stats for the first half.
And so if you look at it for the Bowling Green Purples, the Purples have 17 rebounds, 6 turnovers, 6 fouls, and they're 2 of 3 on the free throw line. However, the Lady Glasgow Scotties have 11 rebounds, 12 turnovers, which is key in this game, 5 fouls, and they're 3 of 8 from the free throw line. For Bowling Green, Maddie Davenport has been leading the Roost. She has basically been the star of the game with 11 points for the Lady Glasgow Scotties. Your leading scorer is, that's a tie between Reese England and Jakiley Green, both with 4 points.
Man, I tell you what, as long as they keep doing that with this, what they're doing with the Scotties, like we said, looking at the earlier part of this game, you're getting everybody in the foul trouble right now. You got Maddie with 3 fouls right now. That's your player right now. You don't want her in foul trouble. And then you got Juniper Stroh has 2 as well. you don't want these guys in foul trouble.
No, because those are your two highest scorers for Bowling Green. So those account for more than half of your points. So you don't want them to go. You don't want them to have to sit most of the third quarter. Right now, the good thing for Bowling Green, they have a 14-point lead, so they have a bit of a cushion. But you don't want to take it for granted because if you notice, the Scotties were getting a little chippier. They were starting to get a little more engaged. One thing that I noticed about the Scotties is that when they settled down and started playing Scotty basketball, they were able to go from only having scored 4 points at one point in the second quarter to dropping 10 more points. So you don't want to have to sit your two best players for very long.
Facts. Jakiley Green over on the Scotties and Reese England. Those two, they got the most points right now. But Jakiley Green, if you look at her, man, she's just been all over the place. She's been pressing. She's been moving the ball. She's been controlling what's going on down here on the Scotties end of the court. And it's just the Bowling Green's press is just doing what it does, man. And they're locking them down with double teams and triple teams sometimes just to make sure that Reese England or Jakiley Green don't get the shots that they want.
And if I'm Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick, I'm telling the Lady Scotties in the locker room, look, you guys can do this. What you need to do is, they're taller than you, they're longer than you, but you've got speed. You pick your spots. Don't play Bowling Green's game because Bowling Green knows who they are. You find Scotty basketball. If you've got a chance to go, like we saw at one point, they were driving to the basket. You had four Lady Purples collapse on them. You don't need that. But if you got a nice short jumper around the free throw line, or if you can get a nice three-point shot, go for it. Unfortunately, the Scotties have not been able to connect a lot on the three-point shot. But then, by the same token, neither have the Bowling Green Purples. They have been lobbing up a lot of three-point shots. Most of them have missed. But the thing about it is Bowling Green has been tearing it up on the rebounds, 17-11.
They are turning it up on the rebounds, and they are taking the ball to the hole. They are taking it to the Scotties. The Scotties, like you said, if they can find a nice mid-range jumper, a short jumper, if they can get those in, it is very difficult to get to the inside with somebody as tall as Smith standing around there, and then also Zariah Hall, who is Zara Hall, who is keeping everything on the inside. They are keeping it bottled up down there, so try to take the best shots that you can. And man, they could come out fair out a little bit better.
And for Lady Scotties, they have to realize that Bowling Green is a taller team, so they're going to have to play against the mismatches and figure out how to be more cunning than the Lady Purples.
That was a look at your first half stats and a little bit of what we think of what's going on right here with the Scotties and the Lady Purples. We are going to take us a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching High School Hoops on 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, I can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. I want to give a big shout out to our first quarter sponsor, Aqualand Pool and Spa. Aqualand is family owned and has been serving South Central Kentucky for over 40 years. They specialize in pools, therapeutic hot tubs, saunas, and cold plunges for year-round comfort. We are about to get back into this game here in about a minute, and man, I tell you what, the Purples need to keep their foot on the gas. If they slow down, what we've seen at the end of the second half, or the first half, the Purples kind of slowed down, and that allowed the Scotties to get back into the game.
And so the big thing for Bowling Green is making sure that they don't get any more players in foul trouble. They're going to have to manage Maddie Davenport's minutes. They're going to have to manage Juniper Stroh's minutes. Not saying you take them out of the game completely, but you're going to have to manage them so that way you still have them for the fourth quarter in case the Lady Scotties decide that they want to make a run. So who else is going to step up? Some possible ones. Corey Ware could step up. You could see Amaya Brown step up because, again, they have height and they have the ability to turn it on at any point. So if I'm Bowling Green, manage Maddie, make sure Maddie gets some play, make sure she gets some run, but don't get her that fourth foul. That fourth foul could be a door opening for the Lady Scotties.
And I want to give a little shout out to Jayla Crane for the Scotties. She has been pressing and been all over the place. She has really been trying to get the ball out of the hands of the Bowling Green Purples. She has been doing a lot.
She has, and that's you need somebody who's all over the place. And actually, Allen County Scottsville's coach Gary DeWitt is here. Looks like he's doing a little bit of scouting for just to get the lay of the land. Which, I mean, any good coach does. You want to know who you're facing. You want to see them live and in person. Tape can only tell you so much. It's being in the arena and seeing them at work to let you know what you're going to have to face. So I'm sure Coach DeWitt is getting a lot of eyes on what he's going to have to face at some point soon.
Oh, yeah. The Scotties have passed the ball in, moving right to left, getting the ball back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick shoots and misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball to the Bowling Green Purples, who are moving left to right. Stroh has the ball. The offense is getting set up right now. Brown gets it on the inside to Ware to Davenport. Davenport gets it back. Ware on the inside, and she misses it, but gets her own rebound, takes it back up and in.
And that's what you have to do. Again, if you're that size, you get your own rebound, you clean the glass, and you make sure that you get it done.
The Scotties with another turnover as they try to get the pass off. Maddie Davenport with it. She gets it to Stroh. Stroh throws it back to the wing to Davenport. Davenport throws it into the inside to Ware, and Ware goes up and gets the foul.
So you see early on they're getting Ware involved. That's the second time Ware's had the ball under the basket. They're going to cause fits for the Lady Scotties because the Lady Scotties don't have anybody that can match up with the size and the strength of Ware.
Ware takes her first free throw and misses.
She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, so if she hits her free throws, imagine what that's going to do for 0 for 3 now. Imagine what she could do for the Lady Purples if she can start hitting these free throws, because they're going to keep fouling her because of her size and the fact that they're going to her under the basket.
Almost like Hack-a-Shack.
Absolutely.
To the line. The Scotties get the ball after the ball goes out of bounds. Taking the ball left to right, or right to left. Stolen. Maddie again steals the ball, gets it to Brown. Brown takes it to the hole and in. Another layup and score by Brown.
And see, that's what Maddie, again, is everywhere. That's her second steal in, the last couple of minutes. She is setting the pace for this offense.
We have a timeout on the court, and we're going to take a step aside. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Welcome back to the Lady Purples facing the Lady Scotties of Glasgow. The Glasgow Scotties got the ball down on their end of the hat on the court as they are trying to set up the offense, and a three-point shot taken by Green. It is missed and rebound by the Purples. Maddie Davenport taking the ball down the court, gets it to Stroh. Stroh with another shot, misses the three-point shot. Rebound by Hall. Zara Hall up and gets fouled.
And there was a lot of body English going on under the basket, which now puts Zara Hall at the free throw line. This is really what they need to get on the free throw line, start getting some of the Scotties in foul trouble.
Miss Zara Hall misses her first free throw, and she gets the next one. Second free throw up and in. Scotties bouncing the ball back and forth, passing it 2-3 players at a time, trying to get the ball across the court. The Bowling Green Purples are double teaming, triple teaming, stealing the ball from the Scotties, and the Scotties steal the ball right back. Gets it over to Reese England, and a 3-point shot up and in. That was a two-pointer. Okay, her foot was on the line. Bowling Green Purples get the ball to Maddie Davenport over in the wing. She hits the ball off of a Scotty as it rolls out of bounds.
The Scotties are making a triple substitution.
Triple substitution. You got Jalea Crane just came in. Jordy Goodman, I think, just came. No, she left the court. Riley Strode just came in. And Natalia Lightfoot. Purples get the ball in. Zara Hall at the top of the key gets it over to Maddie, and Maddie jumps inside, and the ball is stolen by the Scotties. England is getting the ball off to Green. Green going to the hole, goes up and in.
She has no fear. Kylie Green will take it against the biggest and tallest that you got.
Stroh with the ball over in the wing. She passes it over to Burton. Pratt. Pratt gets it. Down on the inside is Amaya Smith. She got hung up, and it's a jump ball.
And see, now you've swapped out Ware for Anaya Smith, who is taller and is just as strong.
Maddie Smith with the ball, passes over to Stroh. Stroh thinks about a three, takes it to the hole instead. Jumper, misses it. Rebounded by the Scotties. They get the ball, moving it down court pretty fast. They get it over to Reese England. Reese England gets it over to Green. Green back over to Crane. Crane tries to get the ball out back to Reese at the top of the key, but it is stolen by Shania Pratt. Shania goes up and gets her ball blocked by Reese England. But the ball gets into the hands of Juniper Stroh, who tries to go up for a two-pointer, but is fouled.
And if you notice, now the Scotties are starting to pile on the fouls.
The Purples are definitely setting it up that way, driving to the lane.
Now that's 3 fouls already for the Scotties just in this quarter.
Juniper's first free throw is up and missed, but she has one more to go. Right now, the ref is controlling the field here, controlling the court. Different things is happening out here, yeah. Juniper Stroh takes her second free throw and makes it. Crane gets the ball over to England for the Scotties. Green gets the ball. The Purples are all over the Scotties. Triple teaming, double teaming. Reese gets the ball over in the wing. 3-point shot up and misses it. Ball goes out of bounds because of number 20, Natalia Lightfoot for the Scotties. Stepped right out of bounds as she grabbed the ball, trying to keep it from going out of bounds.
See, England's been trying that 3-point shot all night, but it has not fallen for her yet.
Bowling Green Purples have the ball on their half of the court, going left to right. Shania Pratt has the ball, gets it over to Stroh. Stroh with a 3-point shot, misses it from the corner. Rebounded by Nariah Woods, who gets it stripped away from her, and a shot goes up for the Scotties. Number 20, Natalia Lightfoot, takes it to the hole and gets fouled.
First foul for Bowling Green this quarter.
And they've kept it under control this quarter. It is actually the Scotties have been doing all the fouling here lately.
Right, and I mean, if you're Bowling Green, that's pretty good. You'll take your first foul with about just a little under 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. That's, like you said, they've been controlling themselves, and that's going to pay off dividends, especially when you've got people like Maddie, people like Ware that have to be very cognizant of their fouls.
Lightfoot hits her second free throw, missed her first one. That gives her 4 points on the game. Bowling Green Purples, Pratt has it at the top of the key, moves over to the wing, passes it to Stroh, hits off her foot, and bounces out of bounds. Scotty ball. Got Jayla Crane getting ready to throw the ball in, gets it to Green. Green gives it back to Crane, back to Green. Bowling Green Purples are pressing them on the half court. Ball knocked off and tipped by Nariah Woods. Davenport gets the ball, then gets fouled.
And see, this is what you love about basketball. When everybody's getting their hands into trying to get the cookie out of the cookie jar, you never know if you're going to be able to be the one to get it, but everybody's going for it.
Battling for the ball. That's the way you got to do. Bowling Green Purples with the ball. Nariah Woods at the top of the key gives it over to Maddie in the corner. Up and in. Another 3-point for Maddie Davenport.
That's her second three-pointer of the game. Maddie is settling in pretty nicely, being the star of the game so far.
A steal by Nariah Woods where she tipped it and gets it over to Graves. Graves catches the ball and then she gets fouled. Kimber Graves for the Bowling Green Purples, ready to shoot her free throws. First shot up and in.
And if you're keeping score at home, that's 5 fouls on the Scotties this quarter. That's 5.
Going up for her second free throw, concentrating, and it's up and in. Another free throw made by Kimber Graves for the Bowling Green Purples. The Scotties get the ball inbounds, but the Bowling Green Purples are putting on a heck of a half-court press as they are triple teaming and double teaming, and the ball goes up, gets blocked. A block by Nariah Woods goes out of bounds. Scotty ball.
Bowling Green, they're fast and they got hands and they are bigger, but so for them to even get the ball across half court at that point, that's a victory for the Scotties, but now you've got to finish.
Scotties inbound the ball. Ball gets put up. Missed by number 1, Kinley Stevens. Rebounded by the Purples, but got tied up. Jump ball. Now it is the Scotties ball. Scotties are throwing it in. Crane looking to see who she can get it to. She gets it to Green. And there was a foul on the Scotties. Number 35, Strode. Bowling Green Purples are bringing the ball down the court a little slower this time. And now they're picking up speed. Gets it over into the corner to Nariah Woods. Nariah Woods gives it over to Pratt. Pratt tosses it over to Burton. Burton gets the ball into the inside to Nariah Woods. Almost gets the ball stripped. Maddie Davenport gets the ball, passes it over to Shania Pratt. Bowling Green Purples moving the ball around the court, getting it to Maddie, and Maddie passes it to the inside to Anaya Smith. Anaya Smith with the battle, gets it up and in on the inside. 2 points.
That's it, and I'll tell you what, that's what you want to do. You want to get it into your biggest player and one of your best players and allow them to go to work. You see the ball getting stuck in, but she just pulls it up and rains down with the basket.
Scotties again being pressured by this Bowling Green Purples. Hands are flying everywhere, and the ball is knocked out of bounds as they try to get the ball back over into to their side of the court, but is knocked out by the Purples. Scotties ball.
And this is a dangerous territory for the Scotties. They're down 22 points. They've got to make something happen now where Bowling Green is going to run away with this game.
That's exactly right. If they don't get it under control now, I don't think they will. Ball being passed in by Gray. by Green. Reese England gets the ball past the half court, gets it over to Crane. Crane takes the shot, misses, but is fouled. Good sportsmanship by Nariah Woods, getting her ball off the court.
And that's only the second foul for Bowling Green this quarter, which compared to the Scotties, Bowling Green is holding their own, especially with all the foul trouble their players are currently in.
Jayla Crane gets the first one up and misses. Second free throw. Jayla's getting ready to shoot. It's up, and she drains it. First points on the night for Jayla Crane. The Purples are bringing the ball up court. Brown gets the ball back and throws it past the court, and Reese England gets the ball, passes it. Oh, didn't pass it, but takes the layup and gets 2 points.
And that was just miscommunication from the Purples that the Skies were able to take advantage of.
Purple's getting the ball to the inside to Zara Hall. Zara gets it to Brown. Brown comes in with a mid-range jumper, misses it. Rebound by England. Ball tipped out of bounds as England tried to get the ball to the inside to Kinley Stevens, but knocked out of bounds by Brown of the Bowling Green Purples.
In our instant replay, if you watch how England fakes out everybody and shoves it up into the basket, beautiful play.
Scotties get the ball in. Green gets it back out to the outside as Reese England gets the ball, takes it to the inside, fakes everybody out, gives it to Norris. Norris passes it over to Goodman. Jordy Goodman gets it back off to Kinley Stevens. There's a little bit of miscommunication as they're trying to get the ball out, scrambling on the floor, and it is a jump ball.
Yeah, she thought her player was going to come behind her and get the pass. Simple miscommunication, but unfortunately it's another turnover for the Lady Scotties.
Another turnover for the Scotties, and the Purples are ready to take it back down court again.
The Lady Scotties are at 18 turnovers for the game. 18.
That's hard to get over.
Exactly. When you look at the score the way it is now and all the things you have to deal with the Bowling Green Lady Purples, you can ill afford to have any more turnovers this game. 18 is I'd say 18 too many.
Way too many.
The clock wasn't moving, so they're having to reset the clock to get the game started again.
Coaches are all asking what was going on. Bowling Green Purples getting the ball back on in to the inside. Burton with the Gary Payton shot. Throw up and in.
Nobody was ready for her or that shot.
Scotties get it to the inside to Stevens. Stevens gets it up and misses, but is fouled.
That was a nice pass from Reese England to get it to her to set up that shot. Now free throws.
Kinley Stevens ready to take 2 more. She hit her first one. Missed her second one the last time she was up. She goes up, and the first one is in. Ready to take her second. Kinley Stevens puts it up. Rainbow shot and in. Bowling Green Purples moving the ball down the floor. Getting the offense set up. Gets it over to Stroh. Stroh tosses it to Brown in the corner. Brown gets it to the inside to Anaya Smith. Then the ball to Brown. Brown goes up with a layup and in.
And that was a simple game of keep away. Put your hands up higher than the rest of them. And if you're a Purple, you're taller than the Scotties, so it's a little easier for you.
The Scotties moving right to left with another turnover as they throw the ball out of bounds as Green tried to make a pass.
And at this point, every turnover becomes more and more deadly.
Looks like the Scotties are going to press a little bit, but the Bowling Green Purples are moving down fast. Brown gets a 3-point jumper from the wing, misses it. For the end of the third quarter, the Bowling Green Purples 45, the Glasgow Scotties 24. We are going to step aside here. You are watching high school Hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. This is the fourth quarter, the Edmonton State Bank fourth quarter. What really sets Edmonton State Bank apart from big banks is lending decisions are always local and made faster. Edmonton State Bank, your bank, your team. What do you think the Scotties have to do in this fourth quarter to get in the game, get back in the game, any possible?
It's two things. Stop with the turnovers and settle down and play Scotties basketball. They've been getting a little more frisky. They've been able to find their spots, but Bowling Green, you can't teach height, and Bowling Green knows who they are. The Lady Purples are killing it with Maddie. They're killing it with Anaya. They've got their star players. Reese England has been the star. She's been the leading scorer for the Scotties. Somebody else is going to have to step up. And plus, if I'm Reese England, I know she loves that three-point shot, but she's got to move away from it. She's got to attack the basket. They all have to attack the basket. Get Maddie in foul trouble. Get Ware in foul trouble. That's how you're going to get back in this game.
I agree with everything you just said right there, 100%. I couldn't have said it better. The Scotties are ready to inbound the ball. Kayla Kirkpatrick trying to get it in to Kylie Green. Kylie Green taking it to the hole, goes up with it, and scores.
And that's exactly what you need to do. Kylie Green has no fear, and she's pressing to push the Purples to foul her.
Stroh down here on the Bowling Green side of the ball. Maddie Davenport gets the ball to the inside to Ware up and in on the inside. Another two-point basket. Scotties have the ball moving down court, right to left, and a steal by the Bowling Green Purples. Ware down on the floor fighting for the ball as Crane, who's been all over the place, tried to steal it.
Looks like Purples called a timeout in order to preserve the ball.
Smart play, and we're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today. At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
Welcome back to 7 Mountain Sports Network. You're sitting here with Sean Big Hemp Hampton and Ryan, the Professor Dearbone, right here in Glasgow. The Lady Scotties and the Lady Purples coming down to the... Whoa, the clock was moving on me. I was like, wait a minute, there's no time.
We only got 2 seconds left in the break.
In the break. I was like, man, game ain't over yet. We got 7 minutes.
No running clocks in basketball.
We got 7 minutes and 22 seconds left in this game. The Lady Purples are leading it right now, 47-26, as they are inbounding the ball after that timeout, getting it over to Ware. Ware passes it back out to Kaylin Logan. Kaylin Logan on the court for the first time tonight, gets it over to Zara Ware. Zara gets it over to Ware. That was our Hall. Ware takes a three-point shot. It goes in and out and is rebounded by Green. Green takes it to the inside. Boy, I tell you what, Kylie Green goes up and in. Now she gets a chance for a three-point play.
Can I tell you, I love the fact that she has no fear. Even though she's probably one of the smallest players on the court, she is driving like she's one of the biggest players and getting to the free throw line. So now she's doing what the rest of the Scotties need to do. They need to get aggressive. They need to attack the basket. They need to put the Bowling Green Lady Purples in foul trouble. But you got to hit your free throws.
Got to hit your free throws. Green misses her free throw and misses a chance for a three-point play as the Bowling Green Purples have it on their end of the court. Maddie Davenport gets the ball over to Logan. Logan gets it over to Maddie Davenport. Davenport gets to the inside to Ware. Ware tosses it back out to Stroh. Stroh cannot control and hold on to the ball, and it goes out of bounds into the Bowling Green bench.
It's just a simple mistake right there. So that's only 9 turnovers for Bowling Green as compared to what we had about 18 for the Lady Scotties.
And count another one because the high pass goes off of the fingertips of Kylie Green and into the Bowling Green Purples bench.
Yeah, I think I spoke a little too soon.
The Purples have the ball. Stroh over on the wing gets it back out to Logan. Stroh has the ball, thought about taking it to the hole. She's trying to make a move, but there's great defense by Lightfoot. Davenport drops to the inside to Zara Hall and gets caught up traveling.
So now the Purples are starting to make small mistakes. Lucky for them, they're up 19 points, so these mistakes aren't killer, but you still don't want to start making mistakes because you see how Jakylie Green is starting to heat up. If the rest of the Lady Skies start to heat up, we might have a game here. We still got enough time to where they can make it a game.
They could still definitely make it a game if everybody else just comes together like Green's doing right now. And Green taking it up court, going to the hole, but no, she passes it off. 3-point shot taken by Lightfoot. Ball ends up out of bounds. Knocked out by the Purples. Scotties are throwing the ball in, looking for somewhere to go. They get it to the inside. Back on the outside to Green. Green tosses it over to Kayla Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick takes it to the inside, gets it blocked by Nia Smith. But the ball ends up in Green's hand. Green gives it back to Jordy Goodman. She goes for the three, and it goes in and out. Rebound by Crane. Crane takes it to the hole. Fouled hard and going to the line as she missed that shot, but she gets 2 from the free throw line.
And she's another one who is aggressive. Her aggression between her and Green, those two should be setting the tone for the Lady Scotties. This is how you get back in the game.
And Jayla Crane hits her first free throw. Ready to shoot the second one. It's up and in. Bowling Green Purples moving down the court left to right. The Scotties playing defense. Giving it over to Davenport in the wing. Davenport gives it to Anaya Smith in the hole, and she goes up and scores.
That's only Smith's second field goal. She's got 4 points, but she hasn't needed to. She's been able to do the work without having to score.
Davenport steals, goes up for the layup, misses it. Oh, goes up again, Brown. She misses it. Maddie Davenport gets the rebound. Gets it over to Pratt. Shayna Pratt gives it to Brown. Brown tries to goes up, but takes it to the hole, but gets fouled. Now she is on the line.
And for the Lady Scotties, that's their first foul of the quarter.
First shot for Amaya Brown goes up and in. It bounces off the back of the rim, goes up a little bit, drops right in. Going for her second free throw. Rainbow shot up and in. Hits both of her free throws, and the Scotties throw the ball in and move down swiftly. Green. Ball comes off of her leg. Moving pretty fast there, pretty swift, as the ball gets knocked out by the defender.
That's one thing that they have. Glasgow is fast, but they have to be in more control with their ball.
Brown at the wing. Gives it over to Pratt. Pratt passes it to Maddie Davenport. Davenport gets it to the inside. Maya Smith again.
Now she's starting to heat up.
Anaya Smith with another one with the assist by Maddie Davenport. The Scotties have it down low. Crane taking it to the hole. Goes up over Anaya Smith and scores.
I like that. I like that play by Crane.
Crane playing tough defense on the Purple. She is ready to go anywhere anybody goes. She's on Pratt. Now she's moving over to Davenport. Davenport being double teamed, but Pratt gets the ball. Brown takes it to the hole. Layup up and in. Brown for 2. Amaya Brown. Scotties get the ball down. Oh, almost stolen by number 32. Anaya Smith. She knocks it out of bounds.
So now we got a little bit of back and forth. Both teams throwing punches at each other. The good thing for Bowling Green, they've thrown enough punches that they've got the commanding lead.
The Scotties getting the ball over into the corner. Almost stolen again. Saved. The ball saved from going out of bounds, but Anaya, Brown goes up and misses the layup. Ball knocked out of bounds.
And Amaya Brown knows that she had a golden opportunity for a fast break layup. She just couldn't. She just got stuck by the basket.
It was written all over her face. She wished she had that shot attempt back. The Purples are not playing as forceful of a press anymore, but miscommunication on the pass as it goes out of bounds from the Scotties. Another turnover.
And that's got to be close to 20 turnovers for the Lady Scotties. And again, you cannot win a basketball game. 25 turnovers for the Lady Scotties.
It's tough when you got it like that.
Yeah.
The Purple Stroh has the ball over on the wing. She gives it back to Pratt. Pratt gets it over to Brown. Brown tosses it over to Stroh. Stroh thought about the shot. Tried to get it down to Anaya Smith, but the ball was stolen by the Scotties. Number 1, Kinley Stevens, who ends up traveling.
And that's the unfortunate thing. That's number 26. I mean, the Lady Scotties are shooting themselves in the foot. What opportunities they have, they're giving it away by turnover after turnover after turnover.
They start getting warmed up, and then they cool themselves off. Crane still playing that tough defense. She is in Pratt's face, Shayna Pratt's face. There is a jump ball.
And I'll tell you another thing that's starting to cool off the Skies, the fact that Green is on the bench. Green was the fire starter for them without having her on the bench, without having her on the court. Now you're starting to see a lot more of the issues creeping up for the Lady Scotties.
With 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, score Bowling Green 55, Scotties 32. Brown takes it to the inside, but she is fouled as she went up for the layup. And that is Jayla Crane's third foul. Amaya Brown on the line, ready for her first free throw. It's up off of the back of the iron. Brown there doing some substitutions. The Purples are right now, and now Amaya Brown is ready to take her last shot. It's up, and it's in.
So she's 3 or 4 from the free throw line.
The Scotties are ready to get the ball back in, ready to move down court. The Bowling Green Purples are not playing that same press that they were earlier. They have calmed down a little bit on that, and now there are some other substitutions that just happened. I missed some of them. It was moving so fast over there. Kinley Stevens gets the ball over to Crane. Crane making a move, trying to get past Pratt. Crane gets the ball to number 20, Natalia Lightfoot, and she is fouled.
And if you look, Bowling Green has gone with a much smaller lineup because they know the game is not in any serious doubt, so they've started to bring in smaller players, which still are bigger than the Scotties players, but they've taken out their big guns, and now they're kind of letting the other players get some time on the court. Whereas Lady Scotties are still bringing in some of their players as well to get a little bit of some reps, if you call it reps.
Something that they would need going on into the season, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
Second shot goes up and good for Natalia Lightfoot. Hits the second of her free throws. The Bowling Green Purples passing the ball around the court. Throws it out of bounds. That was Cadence Burton with a high pass, and it goes straight out of bounds. She tried to get that ball to Micaiah Wells.
So the Lady Purples are now at 12 turnovers.
Crane takes it into the inside, goes up and misses. Rebound fought over by 2 Purples. Ball stolen by the Scotties. Shot by Crane, 3-shot, missed. Back up by Stevens, missed. Rebound by the Purples. They toss the ball down, gets it to Wells. Wells goes up with the layup, misses. Rebounded by Pratt. Pratt is fouled. Oh no, she traveled.
Yeah. Well, this is the part of the game when you're starting to have younger players in. You're going to see sloppier basketball, but this is a good chance for them to learn.
And that wasn't a foul. That was a jump ball. My bad. It was a jump ball. The Scotties doing what they can right now, getting the ball to the inside, trying to pass it out, but the Purples are still all over it, and a foul just happened under the goal to number 20, Natalia Lightfoot, I'm sorry.
And it's kind of interesting with the score being 56 for Bowling Green. Bowling Green's right about their average for the last 3 games against these Glasgow Lady Scotties. So whether they score or not, they're sitting right in their sweet spot when it comes to playing this team.
Crane goes to the inside, goes in between 3 Purples players, tries to go underneath all of them, take the shot, but she is fouled. At the line now to shoot 2.
And that's 5 fouls for Bowling Green in this quarter. They have 5 fouls compared to Lady Scotties that only have 2.
Jayla Crane at the line, misses her first free throw.
She's 3 of 5 from the stripe tonight. But I'll tell you, I like Jayla Crane's game. Her and Jakiley Green are tough, hard-nosed. They may be the smallest players on the court, but they act like the toughest ones and the biggest ones.
Oh, yeah, love to see them play the way that they're playing. Bowling Green Purples go up with a 3 and in by number 5, Kimber Graves. 3-point jumper from the wing. Jayla Crane with a mid-range jumper, misses, rebounded by the Scotties. Taken up and missed, and now there is a tug of war for the ball, and it is, what are they calling it? Jump ball, Scotty's ball?
Purple ball.
Purple ball. I'm going back the other way again. Purples moving left to right, Scotty's right to left. Right now the Purples have the ball, moving the ball down the court, walking it down the court. As they're going to pass it around for a little while, it looks like. Try to run the clock down to Rye Woods with the ball, passes it back out to Kimber. Kimber takes another one and hits another 3. Kimber Graves, another 3 on the night. She's back to back.
She's going to try to make this a 30-point win if she can.
Crane was trying to make a move, trying to make a play. Ends up getting bumped, fouled, and now Crane is back on the line.
And if I'm Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick, after this game, I'm telling my players, you all did good. The energy was there, but these turnovers have killed this team for tonight. You've got to cut down on the turnovers. You had a great matchup against a bigger team, but it's the turnovers that ultimately did you in.
And I think they'll probably start working on cleaning that up right after the weekend.
Yeah.
Jayla misses her second free throw. She missed the first one and missed the second one. Purple's at the ball. They're trying to pass it around. Run some of that clock out. And again, another 3-point jumper missed. And the Scotties get the rebound. Taking it down court is Kinley Stevens. She is being pressed right now. As if the game is still in the first quarter, she is being pressed at this moment. The ball is stolen by the Purples. They hold on to it to run out the clock. And the game is over. Bowling Green 62, Glasgow Lady Scotties 34.
And the matchup overall was kind of what we expected. I know I said Glasgow was going to win, but you cannot beat height and you cannot beat scrappy talent. That's what the Bowling Green Lady Purples showed tonight, that they wanted it more. They took the height advantage. They were more disciplined. The Lady Scotties, too many fouls, ultimately did them in. They did some good things, but not enough of them.
That's the end of the game, and we'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching the high school hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, it sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to Don Franklin Kia Bowling Green Game of the Week right here in Glasgow. The Lady Purples and the Lady Scotties just finished up, and we're going to take a look at some of the stats on that game. We'll start out with the Glasgow Lady Scotties. The points go as so. Kinley Stevens had 3 points, Reese England with 8, Jakiley Green with 10, Kayla Kirkpatrick with 2, Jayla Crane with 6, and Natea Lightfoot with 5 points on the game. The Bowling Green Lady Purples, Cadence Burton had 2 points. Kimber Graves comes in, hits 2 threes at the end of the game. And that gives them, they started playing the anthem on us. Gave her 8 points on the night. Juniper Stroh, 8 points on the night. Amaya Brown, 12 points. Maddie Davenport, 14. Anaya Smith, 8. Corey Ware, 8 points. And Zara Hall with 1 point from the free throw line. These Bowling Green Purples played a very, very, very pressured game. It looked like they were just trying to make sure that they kept everything under control. Like I had told you before, the defense that the Purples played, they try to keep you from scoring your amount of points. If you normally score 40, 50, 60 points, they're going to try to keep you at 30 or 20.
Exactly. And for the Purples, it was a very balanced offense. If you look at it, you had 3 players that were in double digits. Brown, Davenport, and Ware accounted for 36 points out of the final score. So you saw those 3 players dominate. Maddie only scored 1 time in the second half. She scored on a 3-point basket, but she was everywhere. If she wasn't passing it, she was stealing it. She set the tone, and then from there, Amaya Brown came through, and so did Corey Ware. Corey Ware kind of was more dominant in the first half. Amaya Brown took over the second half along with Anaya Smith. So they were able to do what they did best, because when you look at the height difference, when you look at the fact that they played measured basketball, the Lady Scotties, you saw Jakiley Green kicking into high gear. You saw Jayla Crane kicking into high gear. Even though they were small, they played big. They just didn't have anyone to play with them. They only were them. I guess you could say Reese England stepped up as well, but for the most part, they did not have it tonight. They had more turnovers than they did players step up to make the big plays.
And that is what I believe they should work on most. The turnover game, the fouling, and free throws.
Yes.
Those 3 right there, they get to work on those, and their season, I think, will go a lot further, about like it did last year when they made it to district championship and on into the region. So with the Lady Scotties, still, again, this is still early in the year. They know where they're at right now, and I know they don't want to be where they're at right now, the Lady Scotties. The Lady Purples, I think they're doing exactly what they wanted to do and the way they wanted to do it. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back here in a little while. Right, you're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
We're back on High School Hoops here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network, and I am joined by the player of the game, Corey Ware, as the Bowling Green Lady Purples were victorious tonight over the Lady Scotties. So, Corey, what was it about this team tonight? You guys just came off a loss. What was it about tonight that you guys needed to make a statement?
Well, first, it's a region game, so I feel like if we win against a regional opponent, and we show that we can beat regional opponents and possibly win the region again, as our program has. And from that loss, it did hurt because we were on a 2-0 run, but we had to make a better response and show that we can bounce back off of a loss. So I think that was very important to us.
And for you all, between you, Maddie Davenport, and Amaya Brown, you guys accounted for 36 points. Pretty balanced scoring and dominant in that fashion. What is it about the three of you that work so well together?
Well, I feel like, especially Maddie, because I've been playing with her since I was in middle school. I feel like we have a good connection on the floor. We can see each other. We can find each other. Maya just pops out anywhere, honestly. And when you see her, you know, just throw her the ball. And if she don't have a shot, you can just throw her right back in. That's how it is with all guards mainly. But I feel like we all have a good connection as a team, especially us three.
And last question for you. The momentum that you guys have from this game, how do you carry that into your next game against ACS? Because their coach is here watching you all.
Yeah, I did not know that. But I feel like as long as we keep our momentum up and don't settle and keep stacking days, keep stacking games, I feel like we're going to be really good and we can potentially be good as a team and just ball out and just be us, basically.
Well, Corey, where you are the player of the game for tonight, thank you for taking a few minutes with us. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And now we're going to kick it over to the coach of the winning team, head coach Calvin Head, who takes his Lady Purples up to 3-1. And as coach gets his headphones on, this again was a dominant victory by the Lady Purples to make them 3-1, and the Lady Scotties drop to 2-1. So,
sorry.
No, you're good. First of all, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
So, Coach, for a win like this after coming off of a loss, how important was it to come in here and send a statement to not only to the Scotties, but to the region?
We talk about in our gym responding appropriately. So to adversity, challenges, in this case, not playing well on the road on Tuesday at North Hardin. So it's been a rough 2 days of practice, and I felt like they responded the right way. And we got a lot of respect for the Scotties and how they've been playing. And, I'm good friends with Coach Kirkpatrick, and she always has her team prepared and ready to go. And I thought we did a good job.
And looking at players like Maddie Davenport, Maddie was everywhere. Even though she only scored 3 points in the second half, she lit it up in the first half, and she basically set the tone for the rest of the game. Do you tell the players you need to be the one to set the tone, or they just kind of figure it out on their own?
It's feel. It just goes off the field. So we anticipated some zone, and so what we wanted to do is make sure the ball moved and get our good shooters good looks. And her, Amaya, and Junie got some really good looks. And I thought what Maddie did is she competed defensively and got out in transition, saw the ball go in the hole, got to the free throw line, I think, early in the game, too, saw the ball go in the hole. And when she does that, she gains confidence and her shots begin to fall. And then what that does is opens up the inside attack. So Corey was able to get loose inside. And then in the second half, Smith was able to get loose inside.
And so ACS is your next opponent. Their coach is here scouting you out. How do you guys not get so high on the high? Great win, but how do you guys keep that momentum and get ready to face an ACS squad that is 3-1 coming up next?
You just turn the page and listen. Allen County's good. Allen County is really good, led by Avery Morris. I mean, she's averaging 30 points a game. She's scored 39 twice already. They got 6 seniors. Deborah Patrick inside is a handful, and we've got our hands full tomorrow. But we're excited about the challenge, and we set our schedule up this way on purpose. So they'll enjoy tonight. We'll get back to work tomorrow morning for walkthrough and get prepared as much as we can for Allen County.
Well, Coach Ed, congratulations on a dominant win, and we look forward to seeing you against ACS.
Thanks. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. And we are going to take a break now. You've been watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. Only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Welcome back to the High School Hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. Let's take a look at team comparisons as we get ready for the men's basketball game. as we look at it right now, we got two great teams here, two good teams that made it all the way through district and to the regionals last year, I believe. District last year.
Yep.
Is where the Scotties ended up making it, and Bowling Green ended up in the regionals last year.
Yeah, so you got the Bowling Green Purples with a record of 1-1. They're averaging close to 70 points per game, 30 rebounds, field goal percentage around 37%, and about 35 for 3 points, versus the Glasgow Scotties, who are averaging about 57 points. They are at about 25 rebounds per game, 45% on the field goals, and about 35% for your three-point shots.
Now we're going to look at the keys players of the game. Today's key players are Anthony Davis, the freshman, played football last year. Now he's played football this year, went all the way to through the playoffs. They didn't go where they wanted to go, but Anthony Davis, one of the new players on the team, he is a freshman.
Now he has a chance to possibly bring home a state championship in basketball.
Yes, sir. And then next for the Scotties, we have Jarek Martin. He is a senior, and we're going to see what he can do. He's been averaging about 11 points, 7.5 rebounds, 48% on field goal shooting. So you got two people out there that are really going to be balling and doing their thing tonight to make sure that their team is going to go all the way.
And I'll tell you what, in this matchup, Bowling Green leads the all-time series 18-4. This is the 23rd matchup between them. The last game was Bowling Green 80-53 last year during the 4th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. Bowling Green has basically been the dominant one for the past few games. Bowling Green has won 13 straight games from 2009 to 2025. So that means the Glasgow Scotties, they have a lot of work to do. The last time the Scotties beat the Purples, it was only by a point. They beat them 75-74 back in 2008. So this Scotties team is hoping to be the one to break that magical curse and be able to bring a win on the home court for the Glasgow Scotties.
That was a look at your keys your comparison and your players to watch. Now it's time for us to step aside and take a break. We'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
We're back in Glasgow for the second game of a doubleheader. But before we turn the page, we want to talk real quick to Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick of the Lady Glasgow Scotties. Tonight didn't go quite how you expected, but Coach, what can you guys take? What can your ladies take away from tonight's loss against a Bowling Green Lady Purple squad?
I hope they take away the patience of the game. You know, we talked all week about how we needed to make Bowling Green work on defense and not rush stuff, because that's how they want to play. They want to play fast, and, you know, we want to play fast, but not in the sense of not making somebody play defense and just jacking a shot within 5 seconds. You know, that's not going to get anybody tired or in foul trouble. So, you know, you see glimpses of it from young kids, and they got to buy into it and understand the process of it.
Absolutely, Coach, and we know this is not the end for you all just to begin the season. First loss, and you guys will be able to find ways to bounce back. We'd like to thank Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick for taking a little bit of time with us. We're going to step away for a break. You are watching High School Hoops on 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Thank you.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. We are about to start the first quarter here in just a minute. It is brought to you by Aqualand Pool and Spa. Aqualand is a family-owned and has been serving South Central Kentucky for over 40 years. They specialize in pools, therapeutic hot tubs, saunas, and cold plunges for year-round comfort. It is time to get ready to get this action on, and we are going to be starting off with the lineup here in just a little bit, letting you know who we got coming up. We are going to start with the purple starters. Oh, well, maybe not. The line thing buzzer just went off on me. But our starters that we have coming up for the Bowling Green Purples, they'll be calling those out in a minute, but we'll go with the Scotties. The Scotties starters are number 11, Jalen Bradley, junior guard. Number 3, Jeremiah Moore, senior guard. Number 13, Jarek Martin, senior forward. Number 24, Carter Hodges, senior forward. Number 30, Landon Minton. He is a senior and a forward. Bowling Green Purples starter number 10 is Embry Dotson. Number 1, Orlando Davis. Number 3, Braylon Anderson. Number 5, Anthony Davis. Number 15, Hudson Akins. And that is your starters for both the Scotties and for the Purples.
This should be a good game. Like I said, the Purples have owned the Scotties, but that's on paper. That's previous. We're going to see now if the Scotties have enough to bounce back. If the Scotties, both teams are 1-1. And don't forget, the Glasgow Scotties are coached by Brandon Stockton, a winner at UK. So he knows a thing or two about winning. So let's see if he's in his second season. If he can match wits with D.G. Sherrill, who is a legend in Bowling Green, see if they can match wits and who is going to be the victor tonight.
It is definitely going to be the game for them because the Scotties, like you said, they have been taking one out for quite some time by the Bowling Green Purples. So will they be the ones that break this streak? We will find out here in just a minute as tip-off is about to begin very shortly. The Scotties are still huddled up over there getting things together. They are making sure that coach is making sure that he's got his team ready to go and do the things the way that he wants them done.
And if I'm the Glasgow Scotties, I'm telling my players, don't worry about the ghosts of the past. You are not that team. You are not the teams that have failed at this. Your mission is simply to hold serve and to be the ones to break this generational curse. Because think about what that's going to look like if you are the team to beat the Bowling Green Purples, take down, slay Goliath. You are going to be known in this town for a lot of things. And plus the momentum it gives you moving into your next game, which they'll have North Hardin and Barrett County. So they want this win bad.
The tip-up is out. Bowling Green Purples get it. Went out of bounds and got the ball back in, but Bowling Green Purples with the ball moving right to left. Ball in the hands of Hudson Akins. He gets it to number 10, Embry Dotson, who lays it in for 2 points.
And you can see Bowling Green is going to want to be fast in this game. That's going to be their style. Their tempo is going to be fast. The Scotties may be more slow team, but they're going to be methodical in the way they play.
The Scotties with the ball moving left to right. Jumper shot and missed by the Scotties. Rebounded by Carter Hodges. Hodges gets it to Minton. Minton goes up for the layup, misses it. Ball comes down. Rebound. There's a fight for the rebound. That's what I like to see right there. Ball given to the Scotties out on Bowling Green.
I tell you when you had 3 Purples there that couldn't bring down the ball against 1 Scotty.
Scotties get it back. Number 11, Jalen Bradley takes a move to the inside. About gets the ball stripped. gets it, jumper, Scotties, and it's a three by Jeremiah Moore.
That was a beautiful high arcing rainbow three-point shot.
Bowling Green Purples with the ball. Defense playing very well, man-to-man coverage by the Scotties. And a jumper by Orlando Davis. 3-point swish.
Shot for shot, they're both coming out firing.
The Scotties bringing it down the court. Jeremiah Moore tosses it over to Bradley. Bradley gets it over to Hodges. Hodges with the three-point shot, misses it, comes off the rim. Orlando Davis with the rebound, but the ball is now stolen from the Purples by the Scotties. Scotties taking it in. Anderson with the shot, misses it. Or not Anderson, I'm sorry, Moore with the shot. He misses it. Bowling Green Purples with the ball now. Embry Dotson was going to go for the shot, but was stopped. Almost. Ball was ended up in Hudson Aiken's hands, and as he was going up for the layup, he was fouled. Bowling Green Purples are on the line now.
And that's the first foul for Jeremiah Moore of Glasgow, so sends Bowling Green to the free throw line.
Aikens takes the first one and hits.
And right now, if you're Glasgow, you're feeling pretty good. You've had a couple of bad shots, but for the most part, you're hanging in there. Bowling Green is going to move fast. Can you keep up with them for the entirety of this game?
Second free throw missed. Scotties with the rebound, getting the ball down the court. Bradley taking it to the hole, goes up for the layup, in off the backboard.
And that's what you got to do. You got to attack the basket when you're going against Bowling Green because they'll be there waiting for you.
Embry Dotson passes it back off to Aikens. Aikens goes up for the layup and misses. The Scotties take it down. Martin goes up for the shot and is fouled.
And if you notice,
before he hit the shot.
And now Bowling Green is starting to get more into the going under the basket. And you're seeing the fouls are coming. This is what you want to do. You want to get Bowling Green on their heels early.
The Scotties getting the ball thrown in right now by number 11, Jalen Bradley. Jalen Bradley gets it over to Martin. Martin gets it under the boards to Minton. Minton brings it up. Scores Landon Minton, the senior forward. Bowling Green Purples got it down on their end of the court. Anthony Davis passes it off to Anderson. Anderson with the three-point jumper, misses it, rebounded by number 11, Jalen Bradley, who takes it all the way down the court, goes up for the layup, the reverse layup, and misses it. Rebounded by the Purples. Embry Dotson gets the pass off. And another three-point shot by Anderson comes off the boards and rebounded by the Scotties. Three-point shot taken by Moore off of the rim, rebounded by the Scotties. Now they set it up. Jalen Bradley takes it to the hole from the key and puts a two-pointer in.
That's his second shot to go in tonight.
Orlando Davis gets it over to Braylon Anderson. Braylon Anderson passes it off to Aikens. Hudson gets the ball over to Davis. Anderson thought about taking the shot, but he gets the ball over to Embry Dotson. Embry takes it to the hole, but loses the ball and throws it out of bounds. Turnover, Bowling Green.
That's 2 turnovers for Bowling Green. Glasgow's up 9-6. That's pretty good if you're trying to break a generational curse. I wouldn't say.
The Scotties taking the ball down the court, slowly setting things up. Jalen Bradley with the ball. Pick set by Landon Minton, but the Purples were able to get around it. Steal, Embry with the ball. Passes it back to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis up and in. He gets the three-point try.
And that's just good basketball. They were ready for the pass. They were able to steal it, get it down to the court. If you look at the replay, looked like the pass was a little ahead of him, but he was able to get it back. Davis goes up, man move with the two-pointer, and the chance for 3 with the free throw.
And as the Scotties made a substitution, bringing in number 10, Trace England. And it is in. The three-point play is good by Anthony Davis, the freshman. The Scotties are bringing it down the court. Jackson Norris passes it off to Moore. Moore takes it to the hole, goes up and misses the layup, but he is fouled on the attempt.
Gotta love the nice little handoff. Even though it didn't get 2 points, it set up a nice foul. Now you get a chance to get your points right here. Easy money if you can hit your free throws.
That is key. And he hits the first one. Jeremiah Moore, senior guard. Scotties wearing their white uniform with the blue stripe on the shorts. Blue 3, Bowling Green Purple is wearing black with the purple stripe down the side. And the second free throw was good. Bowling Green Purple is moving down court. Orlando Davis goes up. Orlando goes up for the shot, and he was fouled.
And that was a good aggressive play. He pushed himself. He backed himself down into the basket to where you're going to have to do something. Either you're going to have to foul me or you're going to have to let me score. And they fouled him, so now he's on the free throw line trying to get his first scores of the game. Well, excuse me, first free throws of the game.
And he misses that first free throw. You know, free throws are a big thing in basketball. You have to be able to make those. I know a lot of teams, if you can't do anything else, make those free throws and you'll be golden.
Exactly. It's free money. It's like when you see free money and you don't pick it up.
That's right. And he got his dollar back right there. He hit that second one. And the Scotties are bringing it up court. Jalen Bradley almost gets stripped away, but it is knocked out of bounds by Orlando Davis as he tried to get the steal. Jarek Martin set to throw the ball in. Throws it back court over to Jalen Bradley. Jalen Bradley brings the ball up the court slowly. Everything getting set up. Trace England with the ball. He gets it over to Jackson Norris of the Scotties. And the ball is thrown out of bounds by Travis Collar.
So this is the point of the game where you kind of felt each other out. You kind of got your licks in. This is where the game needs to slow down for at least one of these teams, or else you can start making uncharacteristic mistakes.
Oh yeah. Anderson gets it down in the paint, and they miss the layup. Bradley takes the three-point jumper, and good. That's a three by Jalen Bradley.
Right in the eye.
Bowling Green Purple's moving down court. Braylon Anderson tries to go down and take it to the hole, but ball goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Scotties.
And see, if you notice, Coach Stockton is kind of telling him, slow down, we've got this. Don't get too far ahead of the game.
That's how you make mistakes. Purples get the ball in to Anthony Davis. Davis gets it back over to Anderson. Anderson takes a mid-range jumper and in. 2 points. Bradley bringing the ball down the court. Looked like he was going to try to take it. Almost got stripped by the Purples. Norris takes a three-point jumper, and it comes off, rebounded by Embry Dotson, and he gets fouled.
That's 4 fouls for the Glasgow Scotties. Bowling Green is not too far behind. They have 3 fouls with about 1:55 left in the game. So as we can see right now, foul trouble may come early for both of these teams. So they're going to have to figure out a way to keep their players out of foul trouble as much as possible.
Davis over at the wing, gives it off to Anderson. Anderson steps back. Jumper by number 2 for the Bowling Green Purples. Rebounded by Mohire. But the ball was taken by the Scotties. Collar with the jumper and a miss. Rebounded by the Scotties. Taken back up by Martin. Up and in with the layup. 2 points. Jarek Martin, the senior forward.
And he's tall and he's strong, and he made a path, cut a path for himself going down the lane.
Bowling Green Purples, Braylon Anderson gets the ball off to Anthony Davis. The ball is thrown out of bounds by the Purples. Another turnover.
And as we saw, that's 3 for the Bowling Green Purples. If you want to win this game, you're going to have to be sound, and you cannot let turnovers become your story. We saw that with the first game. Turnovers were a major part of that first game. If either team wants to get out here tonight, you cannot have turnovers like they've seen.
The Purples, kind of like the Lady Purples, press. Just pressing and pressuring all of the Scotties here, and with this pressure that just happened there, 3 Purples knocks the ball out of bounds so that Jeremiah Moore could not get the pass off. Jeremiah Moore now gets it to the inside to Minton. Minton takes a shot. It bounces off the rim into the hands of the Purples. Anthony Davis going to the inside. Layup and in. Anthony Davis for 2. Freshman. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball gets down to Minton. Minton puts it up, but is. I think he got called with a travel there. Offensive foul. My bad. Offensive foul. Bowling Green Purples are getting it in with 17 seconds left on the court. They're bringing it down the court. Akins is being guarded right now by Jeremiah Moore. He's trying to make a move. Anthony Davis comes in to get the help, but then he passes it to Emory Dotson, and then there is an offensive foul by Dotson.
And that's how you do it. You get under the player, so when they go up, you go down, you get the foul.
The Scotties up 16-14 with 4 seconds left on the clock in this first quarter. Moore up for the 3, misses, and that is the end of the Aqualand first quarter. It is time for us to step aside for a moment. We'll be back here. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Oh, we are back right here on the Don Franklin Kia Bowling Green Game of the Week. This is the second quarter about to go down, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Morgantown Bank and Trust, serving Bowling Green, Morgantown, and now Beaver Dam. Visit one of our locations today.
I tell you what, if I am the Scotties, I'm pleased. You're up 16-14 against a very talented Bowling Green team that has been pushing the pace. But because of their turnovers and your decisions to make smart basketball plays, you've got the lead. The one thing we have to worry about is foul trouble. Both teams got into it early in the first quarter.
Foul trouble, and you don't want to get those turnovers going.
Right.
The Scotties are taking the ball down the court. They are moving left to right. Getting the ball to the inside to Moore, or not Moore, that was Martin. Jarek Martin goes up for the layup, but gets fouled.
And Jarek Martin's going to be one you're going to have to deal with the entire game because he's big, because he's strong, because he knows what the inside presence looks like. He is going to be somebody you're going to have to fight the entire game.
Jeremiah Moore gets the ball, and he passes it over to Bradley. Jalen Bradley gets it back to Moore. Moore finds Norris. Thinking about on what it is he wants to do. He goes in, he gets it back out to Martin. Martin passes it over to Hodges. Hodges is thinking about it. He gets it over back to Martin. Martin takes a shot from the free throw line off the backboard, comes off the glass into the hands of the Purples, Anthony Davis. The Purples gets it back down court. Anthony Davis is setting up the play. Embry Dotson with a three-point jumper, and it's off the iron. And the Scotties get the rebound. Rebounded by Carter Hodges.
That was a nice looking three-point shot, but you got to have those. You got to make those.
You're going to take them. Try to hit them.
Exactly.
The Purples are getting the ball back in. Anderson taking the ball to the hole. Tries to get that layup. Embry comes back as the ball comes off of the glass. Puts the ball right back up. Embry Dotson for two. The Scotties, number 11, Jalen Bradley takes it to the hole. Misses the layup because of the Purples coming into defense, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And back to Glasgow.
Back to Glasgow, touching the hands of the Purples. There were so many of them around them. Somebody touched it.
Yeah.
Martin getting the ball in to Moore. Moore back to Martin. Martin gets it over to Norris. Norris being guarded by Akins. Jarek Martin with the ball at the free throw line, takes it on in and drops the bucket. Layup.
Again,
Jarek Martin.
When you've got a big man that can handle the ball and make plays for himself, you've got a diamond in the rough.
Down on the ground was Anderson, and he did kind of a globetrotter move there to get up off the ground. Still dribbling. The Purples have the ball at the top of the key. Anthony Davis with it right now. Gets it to the inside to Embry Dotson. Embry up and layup. It is good.
Nice dart. He saw him coming across and was able to slide it through with nobody else noticing what was happening.
Scotties with the ball, three-point jumper, and it is off the iron, and the Bowling Green Purples with the ball. Three-point shot taken and missed by the Purples. Scotties with the rebound, taking the ball down the court very fast is Jalen Bradley with the up and under. Tried to get a jump shot off, hits the iron, but the ball drops into the hands of the Scotties, and we have a foul by Carter Hodges.
So that's 5 total for Glasgow. 5 total fouls since the first quarter for Glasgow.
Purples get the ball in, moving right to left. Great defense being played right now by Jeremiah Moore. He is on Hudson Akins. Akins gets the ball over to Braylon Anderson. Anderson takes a mid-range jumper and misses. The ball is out of bounds on the Scotties. Bowling Green ball.
I don't know about that. It looked like that was off Bowling Green, but I don't have the zebra stripes on, so I can't say.
I agree with you though. High pass thrown in by Embry. He was trying to get it to Anderson, but the Scotties, tall. Jalen Bradley jumped up like he was trying to get a dunk and knocked that ball out of bounds. Now the Purples have the ball, throwing it in. Oh, foul on Embry. Off the ball foul.
And with the score being knotted up at 18, that's a critical play for early in the game right now that the ball goes back over to Glasgow.
The Scotties have the ball right now. Jackson Norris taking it to the free throw line, gets it over to Bradley. Bradley tosses it back out to Norris. Norris gets it over to Jarek Martin. Martin is trying to get the offense set up, calling the plays, getting everybody to move into position so that he could take the ball to the hoop. And he misses the layup.
Just a little short. Took off one step too soon, and that ended up making him fall short.
Purples with the ball, passing it all over the place. Embry Dotson with a mid-range jumper. And in, another 2 by Embry Dotson. Norris from the corner misses the three-point jumper. The ball is being passed down now, and Jarek Martin with a monster block at the rim. And the Scotties have the ball, but it's given back to the Purples. Stolen in, and foul on the Scotties, Jarek Martin.
Jarek Martin was all over that play. Let's take a look at the Toyota Bowling Green replay. Jarek Martin doing man stuff, getting up, skying, and knocking that ball down. Unfortunately, the foul was called on Dotson, so Glasgow now says that's 3 on Dotson. So he has 3 fouls, which now means we have to start managing time for guys like Dotson, who's been one of the most effective players for Bowling Green.
Travis for the Scotties passes it over. Number 10. Travis with the ball in the wing. Passes it over to England. Trace England at the half-court mark gives it over to Jalen Bradley. Jalen Bradley with a free throw up and under. Not a hook shot, but it was a floater that goes in.
Up and under dipsy-doo.
Bowling Green Purples going to the inside was Hudson Akins, but he is fouled.
That's only 2 fouls for Glasgow. Bowling Green has 3 fouls so far in the second quarter.
Hudson Akins is on the line to shoot more free throws. He hit 1 earlier. He misses this one, his first try on this chance.
And see, it's going to be important for Bowling Green now because Dotson was their leading scorer with 8 points. Now that he's out, who's going to step up and take over the game? Because Dotson's sitting with 3 fouls. He's probably going to be out most of the rest of this quarter and potentially some of the third quarter. So we have to see who's going to be that next man up.
And he misses the second one. Scotties with the rebound. Martin, who is fouled by number 4, Jameer Staten. Scotties get the ball back in back court, bringing it up left to right. Jalen Bradley with the shot and in.
That's his second three-pointer of the game. Bradley so far is the leading scorer for both teams.
We got a substitution about to take place. Letting them come in, man.
So see, this is what you're talking about. If you're the Scotties, this is starting to look beautiful for you. So you see the step back shot, boom. Works every time. Jalen Bradley is proving himself to be indispensable for this Scotties team right now.
3-point splash. Bowling Green Purples with the ball right now, going up. Christian Muyire was fouled by number 15, Travis Collier.
That's 4 fouls for the Scotties now, and they're tied up with Bowling Green, who has 4 fouls.
Christian has the ball, was thinking about taking a jumper, throws the ball over to Braylon Anderson. Anderson brings the ball back to half court, gets everything set up, gets the ball to Davis. Ball given to Hudson Akins with a jumper and misses, rebounded by Jarek Martin. And he is fouled by, I believe, Hudson.
Again, and with somebody like Jarek Martin who can run the floor, even though he's the biggest guy on the floor, he's got handles. That makes him hard to stop. And when he's a freight train coming towards you, the best thing you can do is either get out of the way or you try to stop him, and that's usually when you end up fouling him.
And if anybody would have been under that rim, I think he would have rocked at that time.
It would have been a poster for Glasgow. Take a picture because he's rocked the scoreboard. But we end up having to give him free throws instead. And that makes it 5 fouls for Bowling Green in this second quarter.
Jarek Martin at the line, ready to take his first free throw. Takes a deep breath. Gives it a few bounce, spin, up and over, and he misses the first one off of the iron, hitting the backboard.
And again, free throws, they're easy money. They're easy money. This is what you sit in practice and you shoot over and over and over again for moments like this. When you have the free money, take it. It's a lottery. Take it.
He ends up missing both of those free throws, and now the ball's in the hands of the Purples as they move down the floor quick. Anderson with the three-point jumper, and it's missed. Jarek Martin with another rebound, takes it down court, layup, and in. Jarek Martin.
Again, once he starts making his way, get out of the way. It's like LeBron James. Move out of the way. He is coming for you.
Try to charge if you can. Anderson taking the ball up, giving the ball over to Hudson. Hudson goes up, tries to make it layup, but he is fouled by Jarek Martin.
And again, Martin's Edward. Martin is setting the tone both on offense and defense. You can't have a play that Jarek Martin is not a part of, whether it's offensively or defensively. Defensively, he's making Bowling Green work for it.
Akins with his first shot, misses the first free throw. Getting ready to take his second one.
And Akins is currently 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
Takes a deep breath. Up and over, and he misses it. Rebound by the Scotties. Bringing it down. Jalen Bradley takes it, passes it back out, but he is fouled before the pass could get out. And I believe that puts him on the line.
Yeah. And going to the free throws, Bowling Green comes into this game almost 76% from the free throw line, where the Scotties are an even 50%.
Jalen just hit his first one, so if he hits this second one, we'll keep him off of the 50%er tonight.
Exactly.
And he misses that second one. Purples bring it down. Christian Muhair goes up and gets fouled as he tries to make the layup. I hope I am saying his last name correctly, because I don't like getting names wrong. I know how important it is.
Absolutely.
He is ready to take his first free throw, and it's in. Take advantage of those points, as you said. They're out there for free.
Exactly.
Takes another deep breath, puts it up, rainbow, and it does not go in. Another rebound by Jarek Martin. He tosses the ball down to Bradley. Bradley slows things down, let his team get set up, passes it over to Norris. Norris gets picked. He gets picked by Akins. Akins goes up with the layup, misses it, ball back up. 2 points. Purples.
That was what?
The Purples bring it down after getting a steal. Anthony Davis tries to get the three, misses. Muhair goes up from the rebound, takes it to the hole, and scores 2.
And see, now we've got a tied game going into the last minute of the half.
Slowing it down, 40 seconds left. Bradley at the top of the key, hands it off to Norris. Norris makes a move, hands it off to Collier. Collier tries to go to the inside, gives it back to Bradley at the key. The Scotties are moving the ball around, letting the time run off the clock. Norris gives it to Martin. Ooh, Martin almost goes for that dunk.
Martin, he wanted it.
But Muhair, Christian, gets the stop.
Look at the Toyota Bowling Green replay. Up goes Martin, up goes Muhair. Muhair gets the better of it. Yes, it's a foul, but he went man on and said, "You will not posterize me tonight."
Martin hits his first. Calling in a substitution. Carter Hodges goes on the floor. Gets on the floor.
And you see how important free throws are. Glasgow is now up by 1 point over Bowling Green, 26-25.
That's all it takes to win. And he misses the second one. Muhire gets the rebound. Purples are taking it down court. 10 seconds left in the game. Muhire gets the ball. Oh,
second half.
Second half. I'm sorry. Till the second half. Bowling Green Purples up. Rebound, Scotties, and that is the end of the first half. Things have moved so fast.
It feels like they've played a game within a game.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. They are playing ball out there to score 25 Bowling Green Purples, 26 the Glasgow Scotties. We are about to take a step aside, and we'll be back. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. Only problem is, I can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back. You're tuned into the Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia Halftime Report on 7 Mountain Sports Network. I'm Ryan Dearbone, and we are at halftime of the Bowling Green Purples and the Glasgow Scotties. Let's dive into some of the team stats. For Bowling Green, you've got 16 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 11 fouls, and they are 4 from 9 from the free throw line. Whereas the Glasgow Scotties have 19 rebounds, 8 turnovers, 10 fouls, and they are 3 of 7 from the free throw line.
And right now, Ryan, the Professor Dearbone, man, I tell you what, these stats that I got in front of me right here, I found out who number 2 was, y'all.
Good.
That's Jakari Woodard. They had his name out there everywhere that we looked, but he didn't have a number. He scored 2 points on this evening so far. Number 15, Hudson Akins, he has scored 1 by free throw. Christian Muhire has scored 3 so far. Embry Dotson, their man of the night right now, 8. Anthony Davis has 5 points. Braylon Anderson has 2, and Orlando has 4 points right now. For the Scotties, we have Jeremiah Moore with 5. We have Jalen Bradley with 13. Jarek Martin with 7. And we have Landon Minton with 2 on the night. Jarek Martin and Jalen Bradley for the Scotties, that's their muscle.
That's 20 points. Out of the 26, that's 20 points right there. So, I mean, if you're looking at what is the key to the game for the Scotties, you feed Jalen Bradley, you feed Jarek Martin, because those guys are involved on both sides of the ball. They're not taking any plays off. Jarek Martin, being such a tall guy but can handle the ball, makes him a dangerous threat for everybody. Jalen Bradley is the beneficiary of having Jarek Martin on the court, because when Jarek is out there, it makes it easy for Jalen to find his shot.
Yes.
If I'm Bowling Green, I'm looking at how do I counteract those two guys, because other than that, yeah, Jeremiah Moore has 5 points. No, Landon Minton has 2 points. Nobody else has scored. I need to shut down the two-headed monster of Bradley and Martin. And if I'm Bowling Green, you were doing good with Embry Dawson, but then Dawson got those 3 fouls. You have to take him out now. So now, who has stepped up? Davis has 4. Anderson has 2. Davis has 4. Christian Muhar has 3, but there has not been that one person you can say, okay, this is the person that's going to take it over from Embry Dawson. You need to find that person. You need to find him pretty fast.
And they better find him soon. That is a look at our stats at halftime. We are about to take a step aside, and we'll be back here in a moment. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. Only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
Welcome back to your High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Sean Hampton right here with you. Alongside me is Ryan, the Professor Dearbone. And man, what a game we have right here with these young men. The Bowling Green Purples and the Glasgow Scotties are playing some ball right now.
And I tell you what, Glasgow, we've talked about how Glasgow has been on the losing end for almost, 13 years, and close to 13 years. This team, the way they're playing right now, up 1 coming out of the half, I think they believe they can do it. I believe they think they can end this long schneid against Bowling Green. Now, Bowling Green has not played bad, but the Glasgow Scotties have played just a little bit better.
Yes.
If I'm Glasgow, I take what we did in the first half, we amped it up. Now, that doesn't mean go faster. That just means we play even smarter, because Bowling Green, they weren't ready for that. I don't think Bowling Green was ready for what Glasgow had. If I'm Bowling Green, I look at this as a chance to, like I said, lock down their 2 best players, Bradley and Martin. You can lock those 2 down. You force somebody like a Jeremiah Moore. You force somebody else on this roster to step up and step out. So if I'm Bowling Green, I need to make sure that Jarek Martin, especially, who is big but got handles for a big man, is taken out of the equation. That's how, if I'm Bowling Green, I want to keep this streak going. That's how I do it. Now, I don't know if they can, but I think that's one of the keys to winning this game.
Oh, I totally agree with you. I want to take a timeout, though, real quick, and thank our sponsors. We got Don Franklin Kia from Bowling Green. We got Aqualand Pool and Spa, who covers our first quarter. Morgantown Bank and Trust covers the second quarter. Edmonton State Bank covers our fourth quarter. Warren, RECC, NCTC, Toyota of Bowling Green, and State Farm agent Will Coker. We, looking at the game, the way that you had stated it, what Bowling Green needs to do as far as defending the rim, because Martin and Bradley are coming. The Bowling Green Purples have Embry, who has been putting up shots and making them. Now everybody else needs to fall in line for the Bowling Green Purples. If they want to win this game, need more people to step up and do what needs to be done to make sure the points get on the board, make sure people get open, make sure the passes are crisp, because they have had a few turnovers that could have done some great things, but turnovers, fouls, if nothing else, take the charge. When Martin comes in there like he does, make sure you step where you're supposed to step. Take that charge.
Exactly. And you're going to have Dotson out there. So who's going to be Dotson's wingman tonight? Dotson does not have a wingman right now. Somebody's got to be that guy.
Anthony Davis, he has 5 points right now, and he's doing pretty good. And even Braylon Anderson, he only has 2 points, but he is all over the place. If we could get him under control and get him to get the ball, move the ball, not necessarily have to shoot it, but move the ball in the right areas, because he gets double teamed. Yep. They know that he's going to the hole, and if he gets to the hole, all he has to do is throw it back.
And Bowling Green might be a little bit fast for the game. They may want to slow down just a beat. I think that's where some of those turnovers came from. They were a little too fast, and because they were a little too fast, that ended up making them make mistakes. Slow down just a beat and see if that doesn't correct some of those issues.
Bowling Green Purples with the ball right now on their end of the court, moving left to right. Muhire gets the ball over to Orlando Davis. Orlando Davis gets it to Anderson. Anderson passes back to Davis. Davis goes for the three and misses it off the iron. Rebounded by Bradley of Glasgow. He gets the ball back to Martin. Martin gets it over to Minton. Lyndon Minton takes a three-point shot and he misses it. Rebounded by the Purples. Purples get it down. Muhire takes a spin, goes to the rim and blocked by Jarek Martin.
Man move.
Big block by Jarek Martin as the Scotties have the ball, moving down court, taking it slow and methodically. Spin by Bradley, going to the hole, but the ball is kicked.
And if we take a look at this Toyota of Bowling Green, watch as number 12 goes up and he sends it right back, says, "You will not in my house, no sir. I'm Jarek Martin and you do not do such things in my house. We keep our feet clean." And Glasgow has the ball.
Dikembe Mutombo'd him a little bit.
All he needed was the finger wag. That's all he needed.
Big block. Bowling Green Purples are trying to get it in there, but he is a baller. Scotties got the ball in. Minton gives it back to Bradley. Bradley takes a deep three-point shot. He misses. Ball in the hands of the Purples. Anderson gets the ball out over to Muhire. Muhire passes the ball and has it lost to Orlando Davis.
Another turnover.
Another turnover by the Purples. As the Glasgow Scotties are making plays, making moves. Ball is in the hands of Bradley right now as he's about to shoot it from the wing, but he gets it to Jarek Martin over on the other side. In the back corner, Minton has it. Jarek Martin thinking about taking a three, and he does. And misses it. Muhire with the rebound. He gets it to Anthony Davis, the freshman of Bowling Green. Bowling Green moving left to right on the court. Three-point shot by Anderson. Anderson with the three. That's Braylon Anderson, the junior of Bowling Green.
And we were asking who's going to be that guy. Is Braylon Anderson going to be the guy to step up? Because if you've noticed, who's not on the court right now? Dotson still not on the court.
Still not on the court. Jeremiah Moore with the ball for the Scotties. Gives it to Minton. Minton shoots a three from the top of the key. He bounces off the rim. Moore goes up and is fouled.
And if I'm Glasgow, I'd start to be careful. Don't fall in love with that three-point shot. Yes, it may look good, but unless you start hitting those, you're opening the door for Bowling Green to start going inside and start taking points in the paint.
Moore takes a deep breath. Rainbow shot up and in. Hits his first free throw.
He is perfect right now from the free throw line. He's 3 for 3, much like his number suggests. I probably cursed him now, but good job.
He didn't. He hits the second one of that round. Bowling Green Purple is trying to get the ball down the court, but the Scotties are pressing. Anthony Davis goes up, tries to get the layup. Embry Dotson follows the shot and gets the 2.
And that's the guy that they need out there. He's the engine to that car.
Bradley takes a shot and hits it. 2 points.
They're going to play a shot for shot, looks like.
The Purples Anderson shoots a 3. He misses it. Rebounded by the Purples and boom! Shakalaka! Jarek Martin with the monster slam.
That, again, Jarek Martin is a man. Never question what this guy can do. The Toyota of Bowling Green replay. Watch as the pass is thrown to Jarek Martin and says, look, I'm taking this one in for the dunk. The crowd needs it. I want it. Let's do it.
Moore has the ball right now. He tosses it over to Bradley. Bradley gets it over to Minton. Minton takes it to the inside, goes up for the shot, but offensive foul is called. Bowling Green Purples with the ball. Minton. Ball tossed over to Orlando Davis. Orlando gives it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis thought about shooting it. Giving it back to Hudson Akins. He spins, makes a move, gives it to Davis. Davis shoots the 3, and he's off. Ball given to Minton. Minton goes up for the layup. He misses the layup.
Put a little too much hold on it.
Anthony Davis goes to the hole. Goes up and gets the foul, but misses the shot. So he goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Both teams already have 2 fouls, and we're only a few minutes into the third quarter.
Davis takes a deep breath, rainbow shot.
He's now 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Ready to take his second on this free throw try. Shot up and he misses it. Rebounded by Martin. Martin gives the pass off to Norris. Norris with the ball at the wing. Gets it over to Bradley. Bradley passes it back to Norris. Bradley with the shot. Misses the 3-point in the hands of the Purples. Bradley takes it down. And in by Anthony Davis. Another 2-point layup for Davis.
And that's what I said about Glasgow. Don't fall in love with that 3-point shot and you'll start losing momentum. So do what you've been doing. Attack that basket. Make sure that Bowling Green fears you underneath.
Bradley gets the ball over to Moore, who gets it to Martin, and Martin with the layup.
Every time, every time.
The Purples moving the ball fast. Anthony Davis goes up. He does not. He gives the ball to Embry. Embry passes it off to Carter. Carter gets it over to Orlando Davis. He misses. Rebounded by Anthony Davis. Anthony passes it back to Collier. I mean, not Collier, I'm sorry. I got excited there. Atkins hits a 2.
That's
3. I'm sorry, 3. I thought it was flipping. The Scotties with a mid-range jumper. Carter puts that in. Carter Hodges with 2 on the jumper. Braylon Anderson passes over to Embry Dotson. Embry Dotson takes a long 3, misses. Rebound by the Scotties. Jeremiah Moore has the ball, bringing it down the court, gets it back to Bradley. Bradley gets it over to, tried to get it to Jarek Martin, but it is tipped out by Hudson Akins. Good hands, Hudson.
Yeah, I like that, try to slide it in, but Akins was there ready for him.
You do not want to keep letting Jarek Martin underneath that rim. He's dangerous. Ball given down to Jalen Bradley. Jalen Bradley passes it over to England. England with the 3.
That was nothing but that. A nice setup, nice 3-pointer to put the Scotties up by 3.
Sophomore Trace England. And Davis takes a jumper, 2-point jumper. He misses. Rebounded by the Purples. Braylon Anderson with the ball. He passes it back to Hudson Akins, who stops the ball for a minute, lets everybody get set up. He is directing everyone, getting everybody in the spot they're supposed to be, moving where they're supposed to move. Purples are trying to get open, but the Scotties playing that man-to-man defense really tight. Ball thrown to the inside, about tipped out. Oh, Brady. Orlando Davis was going up for the layup, and they call a foul.
And I was wondering if they were going to try to get it to Davis because he's got an obvious mismatch against Trace England. He's got him by a little bit in height and muscle, so I didn't know if they were going to go to him or not. That's a mismatch I would try to exploit if I'm the Purples moving forward.
Orlando Davis, Paul spins the ball, gives it a few bounce, spins again. Rainbow shot. First free throw for this try, for the two. He hits it. Have Jakari Woodard getting ready to come in. Orlando Davis takes another rainbow shot, up and in. Hits both of his free throws this try. Coming in, Jakari Woodard and Orlando Davis over to the sideline. Glasgow Scotties get it in. Right, Jalen Bradley bringing it down the court, right to left. Gives it to Jarek Martin, at the top of the key. Jarek is waiting for the offense to get set up so he can make a move. He gets it to the inside to Norris. Ball is out of bounds.
And see, that's the what you want, the diversity of Jarek Martin. He's running point. Threw that pass right under the basket. Just couldn't get it to him to get the points.
Takes a mid-range jumper and misses. Bowling Green Purples with the ball. Hudson. Akins bringing it down court. Gets it over to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis gets it over to Anderson. Anderson takes it to the hole with the layup, up and in, and it's a possible three-point play.
Our Toyota Bowling Green instant replay as Braylon Anderson slings that ball up, bounces off the backboard and in. And as you said, he's getting ready for a three-point play. Shift the momentum. Bowling Green is now up 41-39 over the Glasgow Scotties.
Scotties get it up to their side of the court. Bradley passes it to Martin. Martin gets it outside. Then Moore takes it to the inside and up and in. He goes for his three-point play opportunity.
That's a hold on. Hold my Coke. I can do this as well. As we go back to the Toyota Bowling Green instant replay. Watch the under, and that one was impressive just because he threw that thing up. I didn't think it was going to go, but he made it happen.
Bowling Green with the ball as Moore missed that three-point opportunity. Ball knocked out of bounds.
And with that, are you not entertained? We're less than a minute to go, and we're knotted up at 41. Both teams are ready for this.
Hudson Akins gets the ball over to Woodard. Woodard gets it back out to Akins. Akins ready to make a move. He goes to the hole. Takes it up and in. 2 points by Akins.
Yeah, I think they missed a call on that, but again, I don't wear the zebra stripes.
I agree. Bradley with the ball. Bradley with the ball right now at half court. 26 seconds left. 24, and he is wasting some time trying to get the last shot of the quarter to give the Scotties either the lead or tie it up. Everybody's just waiting to see what's going to happen. He's setting up the play. He's calling this player to move for screen. He goes up. Jarek Martin comes up with the tip in score, and the ball is thrown up by Davis from half court to end the half. We will be back in just a minute. You are watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. It is time for the Edmonton State Bank fourth quarter. For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has stood as a symbol of trust and stability in our communities. Edmonton State Bank, life happens, and we're right here. What do you think about this game so far? What needs to happen in this fourth quarter, Professor? The game is tied up.
I tell you what, this is the point where you lay it all on the line because you've got two evenly matched teams. For Glasgow, I am feeding Bradley. I am feeding Martin. Martin wasn't as involved in that third quarter as I thought he would be. Fourth quarter, the offense runs through him. If I'm Bowling Green, I hold serve. I make sure not to make stupid penalties. I make sure not to have turnovers. I make sure that when I'm out there, every basket counts, and I get Dotson back involved.
Sounds good as the Scotties have the ball moving right to left. Minton with the ball at the wing, hands it off to Jarek Martin. Jarek Martin moves to the top of the key, hands it back off to Minton. Minton moves to the top of the key as they give it to Moore. Moore. Moore gives it to Martin. Martin takes it to the hole, and he misses the layup. Gets the rebound, goes back up, and scores. Jarek Martin with two.
That's what you got to do. He's got to be involved in every play.
Woodard. Oh, with the nice off the backboard two. Layup and in for Jakari Woodard. We'll be back here in just a minute. There's a timeout. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today. At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
Welcome back to High School Hoops right here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Your Bowling Green Purples and these Glasgow Scotties are tied up 45-45 in the fourth quarter. And the Scotties are taking the ball down the court, got everything set up on their half. They are getting things together as we speak. Moving right to left, they are moving to Norris. Making a move, a jump shot, mid-range, and in. 2 points for Jackson Norris.
That little jumper came at the right time for them.
Anthony Davis with a 3-point. Bradley moving the ball down the court. Trying to get everybody set up, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. He gets the ball over to Norris. Norris passes the ball over to Moore. Jeremiah Moore gets it back to Jalen Bradley, who takes the ball to the inside, goes up, misses it, gets his own rebound, gives it to Minton at the key, top of the key, misses the three-pointer. Ball in the hands of the Purples. The Purples, Hudson Akins takes a shot, and it is a two-pointer. His foot was on the line.
Now Bowling Green starting to see that, not Akins, but Martin isn't as involved, and they're starting to take advantage of that. Martin's got to get involved on this play.
Martin, who thought about taking the three, went and passed it over to Moore. Norris, steal by Anthony Davis. He gets the ball to Hudson Akins. Hudson Akins get up, gets in with the layup. That's 2 points for Akins.
I'm wondering if Martin's tired because he kind of looked a little bit slow coming back off of that turnover and playing defense. So I'm wondering if he's tired, which if so, that's not a good thing for Glasgow. Either they need to give him a quick break or he needs to find that last little bit of energy because now Bowling Green has pushed it to a 5-point lead, and you don't want that coming into where we're at right now.
The Purples are passing the ball a lot more effectively now, and they are definitely getting different players' looks. Embry Dotson He's back in, but he's tossing the ball out, getting the ball to different players, and different players are now scoring, which is what they needed to do. Anthony Davis has stepped up. He just hit a major three just a minute ago. So
Akins is coming alive.
Yes.
And if you're Bowling Green, that's exactly what you want. Glasgow is having to rely on one guy right now. Two if you count Bradley, but both of them have to step up. This is the time where you step up. You can't let that lead get much bigger than it is if you want to have a shot at ending this streak.
And we're going to see if they can do that as everybody comes back on the court, ready to go. Glasgow is about to throw the ball in. Jackson Norris tosses it in for the Scotties. Ball moving right to left. Ball passed over from Bradley to Norris. Norris gets it over to Minton. Minton looks like he was going to hand it off, but he takes it to the hole and lay up and in. Minton.
As big as Minton is, Minton needs to be under that basket a lot more. He needs to be helping out Martin.
Agreed. The Scotties get the ball stolen, but he dribbles it out of bounds. Number 1, Orlando Davis. As he was getting the steal, ball hits the line.
That's his second turnover of the fourth quarter. That's what you want if you're Glasgow. You want to see those turnovers start to come rolling around to help you out.
Jackson Norris with the ball. Gives it to Minton at the key. Minton passes it off to Jeremiah Moore. Jeremiah Moore passes it back to Minton. Minton driving to the hole, back to the basket. Up and under, and it falls slowly off the rim and rebound by the Purples. Anderson tosses it over to Embry Dotson. Embry Dotson trying to get everybody set up. Anthony Davis hands the ball back to Braylon Anderson. Braylon Anderson at the top. At the half court, gives it off to Hudson. Hudson Akins passes it down to Anthony Davis at the free throw line. Anthony Davis passes it back out. The Purples are just moving the ball around a little bit. They are slowing things down. Embry Dotson gives the hand motion, like, hey, let's slow it down. He takes it to the hole with a layup. Embry Dotson.
And this is what Glasgow was worried about. If they couldn't get it done, Bowling Green is going to start pulling away.
Minton just tried to take another three and missed it off of the iron. Another rebound for the Purples. And Hudson Akins tried to do a layup, but that block became a foul.
And I mean, as I look at Martin looks tired.
He does look very winded out there right now.
And I like the energy of Minton. That's 4 fouls on Minton, though, but I like his energy. He has stepped it up in place of Martin, but in this last stretch of about 3:52, Martin's going to have to find a second win somewhere. Bradley's going to have to find something because right now the Glasgow Skies are letting this slip away from them.
It is right now. It's their game to lose.
Yeah.
It is their game to lose. Hudson Akins missed his first free throw of this try. Now his second one. Misses that one as well. Jarek Martin with the rebound. He moves it down court with speed. Ooh, he tries to go up but gets a little hung and gets fouled.
Man, only thing that could stop him was the rim, and that's the only thing that did stop him.
Only thing. He was moving full speed ahead. But I don't think this is the time he should use that much energy.
Right, we were talking about him just a second ago about him being winded. I hope that that's not your last gasp of wind. Conserve that. You got to the free throw line. Use whatever energy you have to play smart to get to that. Oh, because that
missing that.
He's 1 of 4 from the free throw line. That air ball does not serve the purpose. You've got to finish the job.
And that's key. Again, free throws. You got to work on your free throws. Every team wants a free throw shooter.
Right.
And he hits that one. That's 2 free throws made by him on the night. Woodard tries to go up for the layup, but Jarek Martin goes up with him to try to get the block, but ends up getting the foul.
And Martin is tired and he's frustrated.
And that's a bad combination.
That's his 3rd foul. And if you've noticed, Bradley has not been a factor. Bradley has been quiet this last little bit.
And he has. Woodard makes his first free throw on this attempt. has one more ready to go. Martin talking to the ref.
So see, now Glasgow's got to figure out who's going to be that guy, who's going to be Batman for the rest of the game.
Second attempt missed. Norris goes to the hole, passes it back out, gives it to Moore. Moore goes up and gets fouled under the rim.
I like the fact that he drove to the basket. Get under the basket, get the fouls. That's what you need to get Bowling Green out of rhythm, out of sync. Get them in foul trouble. You still got 3:30. This game, you're down 5 points. You are not out of this game. You got to hit your free throws. You got to get to the line.
And he has hit again. Another free throw made by Jeremiah Moore, the senior guard, number 3 for the Glasgow Scotties.
I believe that's 5. Yeah, 5 free throws that he's made so far.
Bowling Green Purples with the ball. Ball goes out of bounds.
That was Collar. Travis Collar got in the way of that pass and almost disrupted it and got it back for the Scotties.
Anderson being guarded by Bradley. Jeremiah Moore almost stole the ball from Woodard. Woodard gets the ball back to Orlando Davis. Orlando goes to the hole, brings it up. Ball goes in and out. Jarek Martin passes the ball down with the score by Travis Collier.
And that's what you need right there.
And he gets a steal. Travis Collier gets a steal, passes back to Norris. Norris with the 3, and he misses. The hustle is real as the battle goes on for the ball. The ball gets down to Hudson Emery. Hudson passes it back to Anthony Davis with the floater, and he misses. The floater, Jarek Martin and Davis fighting for the ball. The ball goes out of bounds, and it is out on the Scotties' purple ball.
Ooh, nobody wanted that one. Nobody wanted that.
They were playing hot potato with that ball. Hot potato, hot potato.
And see, that's what happens sometimes when you're on the move so fast. You think you're taking up the best shot that you can possibly take. You end up taking the shot that ends up costing you in the end. Bowling Green is holding on to that 1-point lead.
D.G. Sherrill having a conversation with the refs right now as he pulls his team in, trying to get everybody together to score 55-54. Bowling Green is up right now. The game's not over. Still has a little bit of time left, but a little bit of time is enough time to come back and just take over. One of these teams can take over at any moment.
This is a game of right now where we're at maybe 2 plays that could flip the game one way or the other. Bowling Green had the chance to break it open. The Scotties said, not yet. We're not done. You saw a couple of fast plays, a couple of steals, but here's the thing about it. That's great, but you have got to finish the job. You were probably in about the best position that a Scotties team has been in a long time. Do you lose that? Do you lose that by just not playing smart ball? Now is when Jarek Moore's got to put that cape on and say, you know what, guys, I'm taking us the rest of the way.
And he's a senior. He's your senior forward. Now's the time for him to shake off the breathing. He got his hands on his knees right now, on his thighs. You can tell he's got some wind. He's winded a little bit. But he needs to get over that and move forward, and the Purples need to continue to do what they do, but don't turn the ball over and don't cause any fouls. All the Purples need to do is keep doing what they're doing, get the ball, pass it around, get it to your shooters, and keep taking it to the hole.
If I'm Jarek Martin, I can rest in 2 minutes and 44 seconds because 2:43 is where we need to play.
It looks like we have is this a technical foul shot? Missed by Anderson. That was one. Going up for his second attempt. And he hits that one. Score 56-54. Bowling Green Purples are up. Ball being taken out by Braylon Anderson. He throws it in to Hudson Akins. Hudson gets it in to Davis. Davis passes it to Embry to the inside. He puts it up, layup in Embry Dotson.
And that's what Bowling Green has to do. Find those weak spots, get it to their best player, who is undoubtedly Dotson.
Bradley goes to the hole, but the ball gets poked out. Called foul on Embry Dotson.
And that should be, 4 fouls for Dotson, I believe. And that was the whole reason we didn't see him for most of the second half, because of foul trouble. So Dotson's in a precarious situation, as are the Bowling Green Purples. You want to keep him out there, but you don't want to risk losing him to another foul.
The Scotties get the ball into Martin. Martin under the rim, goes up, misses the layup, and goes for the ball, but the ball gets knocked out by the Scotties.
And again, Martin's playing hard, but he's tired.
He's tired and frustrated.
Plays like that, first half, that would have been nothing to him. The second half's a little bit harder.
Orlando Anderson, or Davis, he was trying to go in, gets the ball stolen. Jarek Martin goes to the hole with a layup and in. 2 points for Martin.
Here we go. They're down 2 with 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Anderson takes the ball to the hole, passes it back to Akins. Akins up and in with the layup.
They just weren't paying attention, and Akins was able to slide right past them.
Jeremiah Moore with the ball, passes it over to Bradley. Bradley goes up with the layup and in.
That's the name we hadn't called in a little while, but that's the name we need to call right now.
Bowling Green Purples moving left to right down the court. Still attempt by Bradley on Hudson. He gets it down to Orlando. Orlando gets his ball blocked as he goes up. Stolen by Collier.
I tell you what, that Scotties defense is showing out. You got a block. Orlando Davis has 4 fouls, though, for Bowling Green, so that's something to keep in mind. But you see how the Scotties defense is setting up Scotties offense. Now take advantage. You're down 2.
As you said, they're setting things up. There's the pick that was set by Martin for Bradley. Bradley gets it to Martin at the top of the key. He throws it over to Jeremiah Moore. Jeremiah Moore comes in from the edge. From the wing is Collier. Collier passes it back. Moore has the ball at the left wing, passes it over to the right wing, and gets it to Bradley. Bradley takes it to the hole, misses the layup with 46 seconds left. Embry with an offensive foul.
Wow.
With an offensive foul.
The Scotties needed that bad because it was Bowling Green. Let's go to the Toyota of Bowling Green replay. You set your feet, you wait for them to come to you. That's what they teach you in practice. Stand there, they will come to you. Just be ready. That has now given the Scotties a second chance because Bowling Green had the chance with their timeout. Glasgow's going to reset, but they had the chance, Bowling Green did, to shut the door on this game.
Bowling Green Purples are doing everything they can to make sure they hold on to this, but that right there, that is definitely not what you need at this moment. But the Scotties did exactly what they were supposed to do, and that was wait for that charge. If he was going to put that shoulder down, go on ahead.
That tells you the Scotties want to win this game.
Everybody's moving back to the floor. We got 43.6 seconds left in this ball game. Bowling Green Purple 60. Glasgow Scotties 58.
And if you remember, like I said at the beginning of the game, the closest game they ever played was 75-74, and that's the last time the Glasgow Scotties actually won, back in 2008. We're setting up for a classic right here, classic finish.
As everybody's setting up, getting ready, the Scotties are getting ready to throw the ball in, so they have a chance to go up right here. Bradley gets the ball out to Norris. Norris passes it over to Collier. Collier takes it up, and it is in. Layup in. Collier with 2 points. The Glasgow Scotties are up as Bowling Green Purples are moving down the court. Anderson with the up and under and in off the backboard. 2 points. The Scotties take it down with 20 seconds to go. They're trying to set everything up to where they get the last shot. Jarek Martin at the top of the key. Passes it over to Moore. Moore goes up. And he is fouled. Almost had an attempt for a three-point play as the ball rolls around the rim real fast and shoots out like a rocket. But he gets to go to the line.
And this is where we talk about free throws matter. You will not have any more important free throws than these two. This is when you focus. You get 2, you tie the game. You miss 1, they have the lead. You miss 2, they have the lead. You may not get the ball back with 8.5.
And he hits the first one on this try right here. Is he going to hit the second one?
He's been good from free throw line so far tonight. So if anybody.
And he misses the
sure
second.
As I say it.
The Purples have the ball. Scotties are trying to get it, and he steps out. They said the referee says Orlando Davis steps out while he had the ball in his hand.
Huge opportunity. Huge opportunity.
Oh, no. No, they're saying it's the Scotties. He has cut the referee. Oh, it's chaos. A little bit of chaos. Wow. Hey, you can tell when somebody wants to win.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got, 4.7 seconds left. Glasgow is down 1 point. They need every advantage they get. So they know if they don't get the ball back, it could be curtains.
4 seconds left. They could foul. Bowling Green hasn't been that great on the line tonight. So if they get a foul, put them on the line, get them to shoot 1 or 2, miss, get down the court, give it to Jarek Martin. He wants to use that last bit of energy. I could see it in him. He wants to use it. So he might use it to go down and either win the game or tie it. It could be either way there.
He just needs to do something. Him or Bradley, those are the 2 guys that I'm thinking has to have the ball. Now, there may be somebody else who's heating up. Jeremiah Moore has done it on the free throw line.
Yeah.
But it needs to be either Bradley or Martin that steps up. Again, you are so close to ending a historic streak. You just have to focus in, win the game right now.
But the Bowling Green Purple said, no way, Jose, you are not going to do it.
Right.
We are not going to have it done on us tonight. And they are battling him just as such. Just like I said, it was just a disarray down there just a minute ago. And everybody fighting for the ball, and we didn't know who the ball went out on. But I think they said it went out on the Scotties. And now the Purples are going to try to get it in, and they are going to try to steal. We got 4.7 seconds left. 62 Bowling Green, 61 Scotties.
Smother them and foul as quickly as possible if you are a Scotty.
Everybody has their man. Jarek Martin is at the half-court mark, making sure nothing gets past them. And as they try to steal the ball, the foul is called.
Smart play by the Scotties. You got 3.5 seconds left. Got to do a little more work, and then next foul.
Another foul putting the Purples on the line, which is what I would probably do, is have them go to the line.
So he has been 2 of 3 for tonight. Braylon Anderson has been 2 of 3, so he needs. That's one.
It's that one.
To make it a 2-point game, 2-point lead.
In and out and timeout called by Glasgow. Time ran a little bit, and they're saying, hey, we need more time on the clock. 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
That's enough for a game-winning shot.
1 second left in the game. I tell you what, hey, look, I'm excited. This has been a heck of a ball game, and I am loving what we got going on right here, right now.
This is what you call a barn burner. So now the clock has been reset to 2.5 seconds, which is enough time to get a good shot off. At first, 1.5, you get a decent shot. 2.5 seconds, you can actually draw up a play and get a good shot. Now you have to decide: do you want to go under the basket? And if so, that's when you put Martin and you try to get him, feed him under the basket. Do you want to try to let Bradley get a mid-range jumper or a three-pointer? Who is somebody? Sometimes we have to think about who's somebody whose name hasn't been called yet. Their number hasn't been called. Maybe you find somebody sitting in the corner that nobody's thinking about, and you let them have a three-point shot. You have to strategize. Brandon Stockton has been in this position before as a player. He's been in it as part of this. He is a Glasgow Scotty, so don't forget, he knows what this rivalry means, and he knows what it would mean to take down Bowling Green. So he's probably drawing up something that we're looking left, he's saying go right.
Last time I remember seeing a 2.5-second game winner, I think it was it Tyronn Lue who hit that shot at the Lakers?
Yes.
Oh, no, it was Derek Fisher. It was Derek Fisher.
Oh, Big Fish.
Yeah,
Big Fish got it. Big Fish got it. Yes,
2.5 seconds, got it under there, popped it, won the game. They have a chance to do the same thing right here. But they got to get it down court.
Yes, sir.
I see a football pass coming as the Scotties ready to throw the ball in. They get it to Martin. Martin passes it over to Bradley. Bradley's shot is blocked by Orlando Davis. The three-point shot block saved the game for the Bowling Green Purples.
And you couldn't have drawn it up any better for the Scotties. They had the perfect pass, the perfect shot, but Orlando Davis had the better thought. He was like, get in front of me. I'm taking the ball. No game for you.
Put those long arms up. And that's exactly what he did, man. Absolutely perfect. We are ready to step side. Man, absolutely great game. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. Only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
At Morgantown Bank and Trust, a home equity line of credit offers you flexible access to the value in your home. With 5.99% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months, all the cash you need is right under your roof. Call today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Kia of Bowling Green Game of the Week. You're watching High School Sports or High School Hoops right here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. Man, what a great game we just watched right here. Man, I tell you what, this was absolutely awesome. It was a tough game fought. the Bowling Green Purples snuck out of here with a win. Well, I don't want to say snuck out. They were held there for a second, and they had to break out and get out of here with a win, man. The Bowling Green Purples, man, came in with a win, 63-61 over the Scotties, and it was an absolutely great game. Here's a look at the stats. Bowling Green Purples and the Glasgow Scotties, man. If you look at individual player stats, you see what stats is up there on the board as a team, but individual player stats from Bowling Green, you got Orlando Davis, 7 points. Braylon Anderson, 11 points. Anthony Davis, 11 points. Embry Dotson, 14 points, player of the game. Christian Muhire, 3 points. Hudson Akins, 12 points. Jakari Woodard came in with 5. And over on the Scotties side, you had Jeremiah Moore with 11 points, Jackson Norris with 2, Trace England with 3, Jalen Bradley with 16, Jarek Martin, 19 points. He put up 19 tonight. Travis Collier, 4 points. Carter Hodges, 2, and Landon Minton, 4.
And looking at the team stats, Bowling Green, 33 rebounds, 12 turnovers, 18 fouls, and 11 of 21 from the free throw line, whereas your Glasgow Scotties had 30 rebounds, 9 turnovers, 16 fouls, and they were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. And Big Hemp, we talked about it throughout the game. The free throw line helped determine a lot. The free throw line where you saw 11 of 21 for Bowling Green, 8 of 14 for Glasgow. In the end, missed free throws meant missed opportunities. That's really what it shakes out to, because Glasgow had some chances that they missed on the free throw line. Bowling Green could have made the lead a little bit bigger, but again, missed free throws.
Missed free throws. Both teams need to get on that line. Every practice, shoot 100 free throws. 100 free throws a practice.
Yes.
When you're done with 100 free throws, you can leave.
Exactly. You have to hit 100 free throws.
Have to hit them.
You can't just tell you have to hit 100.
You got to hit them.
Which adds a new wrinkle to it.
Exactly. Free throws are key. I look at free throws like this. Every team, you may not get on the floor at all, but if you get fouled or we need somebody to shoot free throws, we know we got you.
Exactly.
We know we got you.
This game came down to 2 points. Imagine had free throws played a part in that. 2 free throws right there, 2 missed free throws could have been the difference. Obviously, it worked in Bowling Green's favor, but Glasgow could have, if they had hit a few more, could have changed the complexion of the game. But in addition to that, Jarek Martin was the star for Glasgow. Unfortunately, it looked like he got winded. It looked like as the game progressed, as much good as he did, he just tired out, and I think that's what helped Bowling Green to take advantage. They saw that he was starting to kind of win. We saw him kind of kneeled over, tired. Jalen Bradley did everything he could, but he couldn't pick up the slack.
Couldn't pick it up.
When you're the big man, when the team is on your back, you've got to find that second level of strength, that second level of energy in order to keep the team in the game.
Well, I'm interested in seeing what Jarek Martin does this season, because a lot of sickness has been going around. So he very well could have been coming off of some sickness, because I mean, as explosive as he is, I wouldn't think he would get that tired that fast.
Right.
So he could have been sick before, and when you come off of being sick, you get a little winded a little earlier, a little easier. So I'm just interested in seeing what he does this year. He's a very explosive player and very exciting to watch.
And I mean, looking at somebody like Orlando Davis came up huge. Orlando Davis came up huge and ended up saving the game for Bowling Green because of one amazing block. That block made Bowling Green escape this with a win.
With a great win for the Purples. That was a look into our stats and a little bit of what we thought of the game. We'll be back here in just a little bit. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Oh, hold on for a second, children. Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to let you know this year, the spa is the perfect way to relax after a long night of lugging those presents around the world. The only problem is, can't invite my good friend Frosty over to join the fun.
Santa here with jolly good news. Save thousands on the best hot tub brands with immediate delivery. You've been nice. Now treat yourself. Only at Aqualand on Campbell Lane.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Will Coker in Bowling Green today.
And welcome back to the Don Franklin Kia post-game show on 7 Mountain Sports Network. You just saw and heard a barn burner of a game. The Bowling Green Purples hang on to beat the Glasgow Scotties, and we have the Bowling Green coach, Coach D.G. Sherrill. Coach Sherrill, that was probably one of the best games I've seen in a long time. I know you were on the sideline probably losing it. Coming into this game, did you think Glasgow was going to punch you as hard as they did?
Yeah. Well, you know, they got seniors, they got veteran guys. The Martin kid he's a specimen. He's been over for like 8 years playing basketball. And we bring a young team in here trying to get better. They had a little size on us. So we just tried to, we had to make some game-winning plays down the stretch. And I told our guys, we got a really high ceiling. Our ceiling's so high we can't even really see it. And so we're just trying to get better every day. Make game-winning plays. If we would have hit free throws, we'd probably win this game going away. Yep. We missed a lot of free throws, but that's just getting used to playing with pace and breathing through those moments. And every time we're in that moment, then they're going to get better at understanding that moment. You can't really understand that moment until you go through it. I can tell them about it, but they have to experience it. So these tough atmospheres are just good for us going forward.
And now initially, Embry Dotson was basically running the show, and then he got into early foul trouble, so you had to make some adjustments. What was your thought process in how do we manage Embry's minutes, make sure he still is a factor, but not get him into a point where we might lose him for the game?
Well, you got to tell them when they go in there, the first things first, every time somebody puts a ball on the floor for us, we put both hands on them. That's why you don't see me here working official, because we're fouling them. So get your hands off, move your feet, take the first step. You can't guard a guy once he's got momentum coming at you. That's what Martin earlier, he was getting out here, and we were playing too far off of him. So AD, take another step toward him. Same thing with Embry, is just you're athletic, just contain the ball. And I thought that in the second half, he understood his fouls. You saw his athleticism. He's extremely athletic. So he did a better job of just containing the basketball, playing within himself, not doing anything that he couldn't do. I told him in the huddle, don't do things you're not built to do. Play within what your ability is. If he can blow by you, give him a step. If you can jam a guy, jam a guy. But you understand what this guy's going to do. So and Embry's a really intelligent player. So I thought we had to have him in the fourth quarter. Had to have him in Orlando in that fourth quarter, our veteran guys. So it's good to, even though we're in foul trouble, to be able to pace the game where we could get those guys to finish it for us.
And let's go to that last play where the Scotties drew it up, got it all the way to the three-point line. Looked like they had a clean shot, and Orlando had just enough to alter the ball.
Yeah. Well, we first had AD on the ball, and then I made a genius decision as a coach to put him back here, and I want him on the ball so the ball would have arch on it. So maybe we get a chance to deflect the ball, or maybe we get a steal. And you knew they were going to run a shooter there because they didn't really have enough time unless they ran somebody out. So we kept everybody in front of us to get to the rim. They're going to have to pull something. And I told the guys, this has got to be a shot before the rim. We're going to shoot a three. So what we want to do is try to get there and not let them have it, make them dribble the basketball. One dribble, the game's over. But he caught it clean. AD was a little too far off of him to make him have to dribble the ball. And so then the kid caught it clean to shoot the three. Well, we weren't there to make him dribble the basketball. You had to have one dribble, you win the game. And so they got a clean look. And, luckily Orlando made a great play. And Orlando, if you followed us much, He was so huge for us all year last year. And AD and Orlando and Embry have had about 6 practices, maybe 7 practices coming off the football field. So those 3 guys are just going to keep getting better and better and better as they get basketball legs under them. Orlando's a tremendous perimeter shooter. You know, Deuce is a really good shooter. Huddy's a really good shooter. But Huddy and Deuce got to get used to shooting varsity threes. They're good. Freshman JV game, they kill you. Orlando shot varsity threes, but once we get where we shoot a bunch of those varsity threes and we can do really some perimeter stuff, hit some shots, take some pressure off. And we can also, as you see tonight, get to the rim.
And now you all have had a streak starting back since 2009 of beating Glasgow. Did you mention that to the players at all, just the history with it, or is that just something, because obviously they're young, they don't know about that?
No, there's no, listen, I'm not going to put any pressure on this team. You know, we've got strings against everybody in our region except Warren Central. So there's going to be some firsts. You know, Franklin beat his first game of the year. We'd beaten them 17 or 18 straight times. I didn't know that until I knew we'd beaten them, had a good streak against them. I didn't know what the number was. Don't pay attention to that. But I knew it was a big streak. Well, they beat us for the first time. Everybody, okay, they beat us. All right, good. Other teams that hadn't beaten us in a while are going to beat us this year. But I don't want to put the pressure of what the past teams have success on this young team. This team has its own identity. And while we are going to lose some games along the way, we want to be in that conversation in late February. We want to be a team that people are like, they may be dangerous. We don't want to play them. And that's what we're trying to get to. So if we lose some games along the way, you know, I thought Glasgow could beat us on the road with their size, with Jarek in the middle. I thought they're probably favored in this game. So to come out with a win on the road, you know, we'll take that and we'll build from it. But, you know, we go tomorrow and play a team that played prolific prep last week. So they're going to dunk on our heads, and they're going to do it. It's going to be a high-flying game. We're going to have to play well, take care of the ball, probably play some zone. We're going to play some young big boys to rebound. So we know who we are, and we understand who we are. So we're just trying to be the best version of ourselves night in, night out.
And last question for you, Coach. You said you guys are starting to develop that identity. What does that identity look like, especially after a game tonight?
Well, tonight we're going to lay off them a little bit. I didn't think they were a great perimeter shooting team. They had great shooters off the bench, but I thought they were athletic downhill guys. So we wanted to play in the pack line a little bit, and that's not who we are. We wanted to give them some space. And we kind of played that way throughout, but we had to start when they had a couple of kids hit shots that don't shoot a high percentage, but then he played his shooters more. Brandon knew that, okay, they're not going to come out and guard these guys. So we want to be a team that presses you and runs. That's what we want to be. But as you can see, we're nowhere near that yet because we don't guard the ball very well. So if we jam these guys up in the front court, they dribble past me. Now they got numbers. Now I'm trying to help, which gives layups, which gives open threes. So we're going to have to be in the half court right now and then slowly build out to that full court team that I think we can be, but we got to be more mature on the defensive end.
Well, Coach, you guys got an impressive win tonight. You guys can celebrate, the rule, celebrate for a little bit, then get back to work.
Absolutely.
Coach Sherrill, we appreciate you for taking some time.
I appreciate you. All right, thank you, guys.
We are going to take a quick break. We will be right back. You are listening to High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network.
Do you have a lot of presents to transport this year? Well, let's go find you the perfect fit. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota RAV4.
This holiday season, come find the perfect ride and fill it with all your goodies.
Welcome back to Seven Mountain Sports Network. Man, this was an absolutely amazing game.
Yeah.
We're not going to hold y'all much longer, but this game right here showed the identity of the Purples and showed the identity of the Glasgow Scotties.
Right.
And I think they're going to work on it more. As I talked to Coach, before he got on, he's going to work on some things.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Sherrill's going to definitely have them working on some stuff. And, man, I'm excited to see what happens with both of these teams. I can't wait till regionals.
Absolutely. And I think, if they do have to run this back, you thought tonight's game was good. I think that game's going to be just as good. I think Coach Stockton has a lot to work with. We just got to see Jarek Martin get a little bit, a little bit more energy. We need to see Bradley step up a little bit more. Find that third player, that third guy, so you have a 1-2-3 punch. I think in terms of the Bowling Green Purples, they're getting there. They're getting, like Coach said, they're young. They're starting to fill out that identity, maybe that half-court press team. But after a win like tonight, after taking the punches that they took, I'd be very encouraged if I was the coach. If I was Coach Sherrill, I'd be very encouraged about what I saw tonight.
Oh, yeah. Before we get out of here, I want to thank the game cam, Seth Daniel, the court cam by Dalton Lawson, and our board op, Jennifer Allen. I also would like to thank our sponsors, Don Franklin, Aqualand Pool and Spa, Morgantown Bank and Trust, Edmonton State Bank, Warren RECC, NCTC, Toyota Bowling Green, and State Farm agent Will Coker. Thank you for joining us here on Seven Mountains Sports Network. I'm Sean Big Camp Hampton with Ryan, the Professor Dearbone. Good night, everybody.